Oh, well, hi there. Well, this should be working. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Um, Streamy time. Yeah, crikey, this will be the last. There won't be one for. There won't be one next week, because I'm on holiday, and there's a possibility there might not be one the week after because some of the admin, as I was about to tell you, I've got a bit behind on, and we're going to need it for this decade because much is going to happen this decade. So, without further adu, I've started on some posters. We'll come back to these shortly. Firstly, though, look, it's the logo. Hooray! Well, you know that I've been drawing roads, and actually this map is now already out of date. So the first thing to say really is that one of the reasons why I might skip 2 weeks is because I might not need to, but the following week, in terms of time management, I definitely need to do another full aerial image of this, and it takes a little bit of time. And what will take even more time is probably lining it up so that it maps underneath the actual map, because the images do slightly warp when you sit them on top of each other. So yeah, that might take a bit of fixing. And the map itself is behind, as you all know, and many such data things. We just had so I've progressed a little bit of time kind of off stream just to get us to census. So it's now 1931. Nothing fancy happened at the change of the year. We didn't get any cha-chings and new snazzy gizmos, and so so we started a new census, which means data collection. So all maps. So now all maps are out of date. Well, it's not so much that they've been out of date for about 10 years of in-game time now, I think. So that's kind of been a reality for a while because I have to update them every time they change, and quite a lot has changed. Talking of which is what this spreadsheet is for, the history spreadsheet. Let's get my miniaturized face up. Why am I not here? Hello? Webcam. Why's my webcam not working? Huh. It's back. I'm back. I jogged it into life. Hello. So this is the you can all hear me, yeah, good. This is it also is audio. How's the sound balance, by the way? Is all right. So this is the history spreadsheet. So if you're not familiar with this lists all of the infrastructure changes throughout history as best. It gets a little patchier back before I started doing this regularly. Although I tried to backfill, so I think pretty much everything is represented. And you can see the diversity of companies as we get more and more companies. Back in the olden days, many more companies. The old lower stuff in Rally Railway. And this goes through each episode, saying what we've done in each episode, which is kind of nice because it's helped me rename episodes and with the benefit of hindsight, go back and make the series a bit more structured. Keep going on top of it. Look, what happened on this one? Ooh, the big two. That's right. Acquisition as part of grouping. There we are. And you can see that many things happen. Lower stuff being rebuilt, for example, here, and then some station renamings. All sorts of good stuff. And you can see I've only just caught up to episode 45 and we're on 40. We're about to start 48, so I've nearly caught up, but once again I'm not going to catch up. I try and keep broadly on top of this. I'm getting there into the 30s and then some things. So that's a thing. Also within this spreadsheet, I'll make this available in the Discord once it's up to date. Also in here is all of the codes associated with the different lines and stations. They're all in here. There's a 3-letter code for all of the stations, passenger stations, all of the railway lines, and some junctions as well. Although that's kind of a bit more inconsistent. And then there's also some stats which show when railways open. Oh no, it shows when stations open actually, passenger stations. And this is obviously not quite right because there's the gap after. There was no stations for a while, and there was the gap after. Actually, I don't know. Is this up to date? It should be. Let's see it down here. Oh, I've only got it going down to 1910 anyway. So if I can stretch this down here. Has that worked? Let's do this down to here. I mean, obviously there aren't any stations up to that point. If I now go to this, oh yeah, there's a bit of a surge, but you can see that surge ceases because grouping. So none of these companies work, which means that I need to add extra columns up here to show stations opening under the big two. Anywho, right. So let's close this and save this. Lovely, thank you. Also, data-wise, is the station spreadsheet, which some of you should be familiar with, which is stations, which is the data spreadsheet. So the census itself with all its data. Let's see, what populations have we got? Largest to smallest. Well, Bradshaw is the largest, but you can see we've got lots of cities, lots of places larger than 1,000. Wakefield, Shildon, Hendon, Lowestoft, Haverhill, Paignton, Maghull, Stratford, Shanklin, Kingston, and Bradshaw. So, you know, large populations. The stations, I've also been going through and updating because it's quite interesting comparing stations. So, for example, one of the interesting things is the cost per passenger. You can see the three most expensive stations in reverse order. Bricklayers is quite expensive and doesn't get used hardly at all. Biggin Hill Halt, the one that serves an airport over by Shanklin, that's pretty expensive per passenger. It's not very well used at all. And then the most expensive by far is Bradshaw Pier, weirdly enough, because just nobody uses it at all. So it's very interesting that little line, the little sort of suburban line to Bradshaw Pier, just doesn't get any usage, which is interesting, isn't it? Anyway, so again, I want to catch this up to date because it's interesting and it'll drive some stuff. Also in here is our lines data. So it kind of gives this allows a comparison between the different lines, and you see all the different passenger railway lines that are current, or the passenger service lines that are running. There are many. Look at them all here. The Bradshaw Southern and Western Railway and the Great North Eastern Railway there with their various services, and this allows me to then balance up the right amount of rolling stock for each service. So anyway, and also I get nice things like journey time. So I get an idea of journey time from end to end, which I think is quite interesting. So, much of the spreadsheeting. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, some data about regions. Don't worry about that. And then we also have this graph, which I need to update and go back through and pick up some of the saves and drop in some data into the various years here to sort of, not least the first, get it open in 1850 and work out what the starting populations were in these places. But it's a trace showing the populations of these places over time. It's pretty steady, to be fair. You can see Kingston there started off when this data set starts in 1875. You can see actually it was more 1872. Kingston was larger than Bradshaw, but Bradshaw's sort of overtaken, although the gap has not grown that much between the two. But Bradshaw is by far the largest settlement. Anyway, that's all that. Marvellous. That's the data stuff. Because it's interesting, right? Because for me, I like diving in. And if you play the game slowly, it becomes more interesting, I think. If you just want to rush through and play through from 1850 to 2020 in an afternoon, then you can do that too. But what makes it more interesting for me is kind of a bit of texture. Let's close that. Anyway, so, what else? Yes, so that was the that's the roads map, which is, there are now more. The part of the reason why this is interesting, where have I put it? I've got it somewhere. Is I actually picked up a map of... It's really interesting. It's a map of... where did I put it? Maybe it's downstairs. Anyway, it's a map of DFT designations, and it's before they put A's and B's on things, and it's just got the number, and it's a map of Britain, and you can just see where they've basically picked off the road that clearly is local preference / better standard, and put a number against it as part of the Ministry of Transport. Actually, it's before the Ministry of Transport existed, I think. Anyway, that's some stuff. So that's kind of where this inspiration is, and because it allows me to prioritize which roads are going to be upgraded or whatever it is. Other mapping. I've been collecting up all the little names. So yes, we know we've got our big settlement names. So for example, go in here, go into Bradshaw. Well, we know Bradshaw, we know Shildon, we know Market Harbour, but there are lots of little suburbs and things, and areas and hills and features that we've named, and I'm trying to capture all those names to make our life a bit easier for I don't know, just because mapping reasons. This will eventually go onto the mapping portal to help you with naming things, but it allows you to suggest, I don't know, it just enriches the entertainment for you folks. Some of you don't care, you just watch this and soak in, that's fine. Others of you really enjoy some of this stuff, and for me, it helps me absorb myself a bit in it and makes it more entertaining, I think. Yeah. Oh, also the dashed lines. Yeah, very good question. It's not the size at the start of the game, but it's the size of it in 1857, which was the first time I should have saved this before I started it, but I didn't actually do an 1850 save. What a stupid fool I was. I think it's because I let it auto-save, and then it started deleting saves behind. Whereas actually I should have done a, oh, I've opened this, here's the game save to get the original sizes. But anyway, it's kind of interesting because stuff's already started happening by that point, so there is a little bit of a spread. So actually, it doesn't look that radically different at this point, but it does mean that you start seeing some of the suburbs stretching out and sort of where there's major suburban growth out, which is quite interesting. And there's Shildon. What else we've got? So I've done it for a few. I've not done it for all of them. Where else have we got some? So Richmond, you can see, has grown up quite a bit. Kingston, quite a lot of growth in the south of Kingston. And yeah, where else? Where else have we got growth? Yeah, so there's a few places. You see some of these. This is where I'm naming bus stops and tram stops. So where I've got sort of an area, it allows me to make sure I'm naming bus stops and tram stops kind of beyond the default. Stratford, you can see kind of growth of things. Well, it's Wooler, Blackpool. Shanklin, there you've got Shanklin and its original size, and then there we go. The view from that poster, by the way, is this way, even though obviously it isn't because that poster is from Harwich, but the poster which I'm about to put up is theoretically is a view this way, and I think it looks really good. I like it. Anyway, so that's that map. That'll eventually find its way on, and it's kind of, I don't know, I quite like some of the named places and junctions and things, and it allows me to name junction names as well. So because there's a load of junctions that I've not actually put names to that I need to update on the map. Don't worry about that. This is yeah, GNER and wait a minute. Let me just go big face momentarily. Hello, I'm going big face because I need to just get rid of that. There we go. I've got an area called Shambles. Yeah, that's correct. I do have an area called Shambles. Right, let me just go back to here. There we are. So, yeah, they're the posters again. I'm going to go back to Stuff Face. Don't worry, we're going to be diving into the game momentarily. Yeah, here are the posters. They're nice. So what I was going to say is I've made the logos of the big two logos available now. So these logos are now available in black and white, which means that if you're clever with Photoshop, you can turn them into transparencies and then use the logos as you wish to. So what I'd encourage you to do, like the best posters that you create, will make it onto stream. We've already had some posters from Lawrence going up. They did some really nice art, which I just, it's fun. I really like these. These are based on real posters. They're very closely based on real posters. You can find them in the Discord. But this, for example, here is Shanklin for the continent, and you can see this is the view along Shanklin Harbour with Ventnor and the kind of Shanklin Cog Company in the background there. I like that. And then this is just this very stylized view of a train racing along the Southern Main Line at pace from Shildon, Victoria, heading to Shanklin. I quite like that, and you can see Bradshaw Southern and Western Railway, and then you can see the GNER. It's just very nice. Yeah, I like that. I threw these together while I was chewing on a sandwich. Oh no, actually, I threw them together while I was chewing on a belated breakfast at lunchtime today at work. Anyway, it's amazing what you can do in PowerPoint. So what else have we got on here? So those, yeah, spoiler alert. Oh, spoiler alert. Right, let's make the game happen, shall we? Let's go game face. And let's go on here and press this. And this should work. Right, anyway, I was collecting statistics. We can do that later. So let's, also, I've got double the RAM I had before, and it seems to have made quite a difference. I had a nightmare fitting the RAM yesterday, but everything seems to be running much more smoothly, which is really nice. It's made a real difference. I think also I had a double whammy of I was doing some video rendering, and it was the cache of my rendering software was in the same hard drive where Steam stores, and the NCH had filled it up full and the hard drive was full, and that probably didn't help either. So I've stripped that out, yeah, I've stripped that out, and that's probably helped as well. So what other things? Oh, I tell you what, it's 1931. So we're hammering through the 30s already without even. Firstly, let's whiz up. Let's whiz over here and just point out some things, because we have developments happening. Developments. So if I go over here, you can see, firstly, Bury has got an aerodrome. So they've plonked it right on where the old road used to be. That's been somewhat severed. So they've had to divert, create a new route for the main road, but that's fine. They don't mind, clearly. So yeah, that's, Bury's got an aerodrome. So it's Bury Aerodrome. Very nice. There's also... Oh, you're still seeing logos. Oh, it's this again. I might have to restart the game. Graphics. Oh, it's borderless again. Yeah, okay. I'll just quick to desktop. It doesn't take too long. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, that's because the beta has updated again, and it has gone borderless again instead of full screen, which is intensely annoying. Sorry. You missed the fun. We'll go back and show you some nice things. Yes, we will do that. Right. Let me just go settings and no, full screen. Apply. Game's restarted. There we go. Thanks, everyone. This is why I have you in the chat to warn me of things. Keep. Yeah. Continue. Oh. There we go. You get to see me literally do the settings now. There we are. Look, it's working now. Hooray! You get to watch this load. Oh. I have been brewing up some other stuff that should be interesting for you all in the next while. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't put that up, did I? Oh, let me just let me go into, where will it be? That's going to continue. Can we see more new map? There's not really any new map to look at the moment. Let me go in here. What I can do is show you... I can show you, for those of you who haven't kept up to date, I can do this and go... this is the map of... The flag of the archipelago. This is the flag, if anyone was wondering. It's in the Discord, you've all seen it already, but yeah, this is the flag. This is what the flag looks like. I'm not saying this is a good thing, it's a bad thing. The nasty British Empire owns this island. We had some interesting political discussions in the Discord about this, and I realised, to my great dissatisfaction, that I'm like the de facto governor at this point. Except that it isn't. Obviously, it's going to be some sort of relative of Sir Edwin Kroll, right? But anyway. So, yes. There's the map. Is the game loaded now? Let's find out. Yes, this just shows the mainland. It doesn't show the little cluster of islands. Maybe it should, but I that's another reason why I need to do a proper map, kind of map grab, because I don't actually. I kind of half excluded the islands when I did it, to my regret, my eternal regret. Two major islands actually. No, don't make me the governor. No, please. Right, let's go back. Let's see if this is working, shall we? It is. Good. Oof, thank goodness for that. But I need to go to OBS first, don't I? And then do... Oh, no, it's working. It's fine. You can see it. Marvellous. Is that working now? It is. Good. Here we are. So, things I was showing you. What was I showing you? The game running much more smoothly. Look at this. This is nice, isn't it? It's Busy Bradshaw. Where's our headquarters? It's doing alright. It's over here, isn't it? It's doing alright, yeah. Railnet HQ, yeah, there we go. Marvellous. So, beautiful. Yeah, it's a busy old place, isn't it? Let's go and have a look at our... running much more smoothly with my double rams. I love this bit. It's nice, isn't it? This cutting row here. Right, the thing I was showing you earlier, let's go over here. New things. Firstly, lots of aircraft. It's just busy. It's busy. The airline industry is kicking off. It's becoming a thing. There are two major airlines on the island, actually, at the moment. we have, yeah, there's Archipelago Aviation. No, Archipelago. Yeah, the Archipelago Aviation Company and East Coast Airlines. The whippersnapper, the Halewood Company is just freight. The Halewood Company is a big company that's been doing stuff for ages. Anyway, right, we're heading this way because interesting things. Let's go this way. So yeah, Bury has its airport that I was talking about earlier. So you can see this, in fact, very much faded. The old route of the railway. Well, it's getting more faded now because they built new road alignment over it. Because the old road, they built an airport on top of it. There it is. The old road, they decided just to find flat land, and that's where they put Bury Aerodrome. Yeah, so there we go. There's a train disappearing off in that direction. So that's nice, isn't it? I like that. What else? So that's Bury Aerodrome. We also have what else is going on? Oh my goodness, it's so much smoother. This is so much smoother. So where are we? Oh yeah, that's right. There's another aerodrome, and it's down. It's over here in not Shepshed, Raleigh. There it is. Just a fairly straightforward aerodrome, nothing fancy. Cleasby. This is Cleasby up here, growing up the side of Raleigh, and so this is Cleasby Aerodrome next to Raleigh, and there are some services running in there. What else have we got? We've got there's another service. Look how fast this is. Oh my goodness, this is the Rams. There's another little there's a little airstrip, nice little airstrip down here, Uckfield Airfield. And it's yeah, just near Uckfield, so there's a nice little bus service running back and forth to get people back to and from the aerodrome. But yeah, that's Uckfield Airfield, and there are services running between those two. We'll never know exactly why this is faster, whether it's updates, too many variables. All we know is it is now faster, and the game is much nicer to play, and we can all be very happy about this. I like these I quite like the new cranes. I think they're kind of interesting. I mean, they're very modern again. That's a modern crane from the nowadays, not the past, but never mind. Yeah, I doubled the RAM. Doubles the RAMs. So what am I going to do first? Well, we've got an issue up here, haven't we? We've got the issue that... I'm pausing it because actually now my computer's so much smoother. Time is running away from us quite rapidly. We have an issue, don't we? So this is indicative of lots of issues that... how many... It's got many of the plastics. So we have issues, right? And the issues we're having are that... let me just firstly do this. The issues we're having are that the Ellis Plastics Company, Ella Chemical Company rather, are just struggling to deliver their plastics to... up to the Kroll Company. They're struggling to deliver their plastics, and frankly, it's no good. They're not happy with the rail service. This rail services gets delayed. Their goods are getting delayed. They're not reaching the time on time. And this is what was happening a lot of this period in Britain. Lots of slow, delayed goods were annoying. Freight, were annoying industry. If you go back to the beer episode of Rail Natter, it's a good discussion of what was happening. The beer industry was getting fed up with theft. It was getting fed up with damage, and they wanted more control over their distribution of their goods. So that's precisely what we're going to do here, which is get more control of our goods. Let's do. So that's precisely what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to pop a little straight bit of road in here, and then build it here. There we go. There. Now I'm going to get rid of that because it's not necessary, and then I'm going to extend this as far as I sensibly can. There, marvellous. Good. Let's also just get rid of that. There we are. So that's there. Why, you say? Well, because we're going to put... I've paused it now so that I can set this up. So here we are, and so this is our company sidings. There we are. There we are. And we need to just go up here, and we're delivering it up to here. So where are we going to drop it off? We just need a drop off. We don't need anything fancy. Just a truck unload stop. What's the easiest way to deliver it and then turn around? Is this probably easiest to just do it to Kroll Company actually? Right, so new line required. So we're going to go from here, like chemicals, up to here, and we'll go into number 2 here. Might as well. There we are, and this is going to be. There we go. And it's going to be the Kroll. Actually, is there a Kroll Company anything? Do the Kroll Company have any current delivery of anything at all? I don't know if they do. Do they? I thought they do, to be honest, but no. Wait, let's go up to here. I'd have thought they would. Oh, they don't. Interesting. There we are. And there, marvellous. And that's going to be, what colour are we going to have that? I don't know. What can I see? What's the other delivery here? Oh, yeah, okay. So we've got the GNER road hauliers there, which I dare say is going to become, that's going to become. There we go. Perfect. So that's 2 companies with that's both Kroll Company Limited. So we're not finished yet though, because obviously we need to send some. What is this? Is this a road thing? I think it is. Actually, let's send them up from here so that they collect. Yeah, let's just have a plop a road depot in here actually to start with. There we go. There we are. Oh. Workshop. There we go. Call it that. Very nice. And how many are we going to have? Trucks. What trucks? We're delivering plastics, so we need all cargo. Let's buy 10 of them. And we're going to paint them. What are we going to? We're going to paint them Kroll Company kind of pinky colour. What's the chat? Will certain industries like coal and iron still be hauled by trains until they go? Well, let's see. Are there any notable freight lines which closed in the 30s? In GB? That's a good question. I'm not sure actually. Other people in the chat can. There were some closures already happening. When did the Cromford and High Peak close? I think it might have been in the 20s even. Anyway, so there are lines that did haul quite a bit of freight that closed. Some of them at this point were because they were older and had steeper gradients and were a bit more rubbish. Let's pop that onto Elechem. Right, now we need to actually set Elechem up properly. So we're going to come from here. We're going to pick up Le Plastique load. And here we're gonna load it until so this is all the new. Load it until full. Minimum stop time 0, maximum stop time. Let's bring it down to 60 seconds. There, that's quite snazzy. And then here we're gonna unload plastic. As simple as that. And this doesn't make sense to have it. These settings don't make any sense because obviously I'm just gonna drop that off. So there we go. And are we just gonna? They're just gonna sell this off, aren't they? They're just gonna sell that off. Yeah, in fact, let's just manage all these. So both of these are getting. They're getting sold. There we are. Yeah. And this one, this is the one, isn't it? It's gone. There we go. They've got their road vehicles. That's what we want. There we go. A load of plastic just appeared magically in there. There we go. It's happened. Yeah, that's a very good point. Is the road good enough for this? Let's have a look, shall we? So it's coming up through the middle of... it's coming through the middle of Lowestoft, which is obviously quite something. Might be best to actually think of... just do some general improvements to the road network around here. Yeah, I wonder, could we, for example, could we... It's a good test to see if this is working again now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, no, it didn't work. No. Oh, it did work there. It just didn't work there. That was a bit weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. I think there's something. I think that's because there's industry there. It's not working. Yeah, and where? Okay, so that's not going to work there. Where is it? It'd be kind of nice if it did. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. I can see earthworks are back. Hooray! Why has that been a bit weird? Okay. Weirdo. Why has it been weird? Being weird, man. There we are. Nice. Now, that said nice, but is this now going to work? Well, it might do if I do this and this. Let's have a look. Oh, earthworks are back. Hooray! There we go. Let's... It doesn't need to be quite that steep. There we are. There we are. It's been a bit weird, I think, because of the proximity to it's been a bit weird because of the proximity to that industry, but we're just going to let that pass for now. Okay, so let's now do something like this, maybe. There we go, and oh, let's just escape this. There we go. Let's just do this and this. There we go. That's quite nice. Now let's see. Is that now running through here? No, because it's not connected. Right. So I need to connect this up. Now I can probably get a bridge in over this, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Oh, so now if I, where's that going? That's going over there. So let's see, can I go with an old stone bridge there actually? Now, is this too... No! Hooray! Now this is going to go like this and then drop. And do mud. Make mud happen. Very nice. Look at this. Very nice. There we are. Now, there we go. That's now much more direct. Happy with that. Oh, what's the chat doing? Trucks replacing rail was happening very much in this decade. There we are. So that's fine. It's just a little. Let's also, while we're here, let's go whoop, whoop, and do some of this action. Oh, you'll notice that some of our previously, I've been doing a little bit of terrain modelling, so this used to be a bit all muddy, and now it's sort of greened up a bit. I've been going around and tidying up. There'll be like a snapshot, I think, of the whole thing by the time we reach. Don't exactly know when, but there'll definitely be a snapshot of all this. I don't know, 1936, and then we can really keep the snapshot, and then we can come back, like spend a bit of time, spend an entire episode maybe even just going around and doing some tidying up and making it look shiny, and then I'll do some front cab views and things from that point. Just to generally, just for a bit of interest, really. Right, that's all that. That's fine. Grand. Right. So there they all go. Fast enough. Anyway, so they're all doing that. What rate? I presume this is going to be really low rate. So what? Let's have a look. Rate 47. Needs to be like 400. So shall we just do this and this and this? Not enough money. Oh yeah. Let's do. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. It's duplicating them. It's frozen. They're all on their way out. Dirt roads at Kroll Sidings. Kroll Side where? Oh yeah, good point. Yes, very good point. Yeah, very good point. There we are. Right, so. Oh, didn't want to do that. That was a mistake. Whoopsies. I probably want to do this actually, don't I? Yeah, oh well. Might well have screwed that up horribly, but very. Oh, the other thing that's quite good is now if I want to check that everything is unlocked that should be, I can do so quite easily. There we are, by doing this sort of thing. There we are, yeah, lovely. I can check that the roads are not unlocked. It's much easier for me now to come in and check that roads roads near towns are not locked off. Likewise. So there we go, that's that. Oh, you'll be glad to know that the jazz came out. I've been playing just the SimCity. I've been playing just the new SimCity playlist before. Now we're back to our old An Engineer Plays playlist. Let's go. Where do you want to go and look at then? Oh, there are other things we need to do actually. Look at this. What's this? Whatever it is, it's going at Feral Lick. Is this? Oh yeah, it's covered goods. It's the Royal Hartlepool Arms Company on its way southwards. Oh yeah, there's Haverhill Street grade separation. Let's go and have a look at that. Because it is done. There we are. It's done. The work is done. The bridge is there. And we can see that the little spur of road is there. So that's done. There. I did it with the old-fashioned way, with drawing earthworks and then balancing out. But now, I needn't to because it's all fixed. What else? What was wrong with earthworks before? You couldn't draw them, linking things up. That was the issue. Right, how are we doing traffic-wise? Well, looks still pretty busy. Other things are kind of moving a bit. Yeah, what else? Oh, it's all running so much more smoothly. Good grief. The RAM has helped. Possibly other things have helped as well. I think it's a combination of several things. RAM is back. Hard drive space is back. RAM double, and also they've constantly been doing CPU improvements, so the CPU restrictions have gone away as well. So I think a few things have contributed to making this work nicely. Anyway, there's Donald Wood Station, lovely. How's Harrogate Junction? Oh yeah, Harrogate Junction all the way over here. Want to have a look at Harrogate Junction. Look at it. Look how easy that was. Just scroll over here. Look at this. It's like the game's back again. There's trains running through it at full tilt. The game looks so good now. It's all running marvellously. Oh, everyone, it's glorious. All 13 of you watching live. For some reason, it's dropped away again. It was at 40 earlier. Maybe the game stats have been weird. Yeah, there's Harrogate Junction. It's nice, isn't it? How popular is it? Not hugely at the moment. Well, I mean, I say not hugely. That's still pretty big numbers it's pulling. Yeah, there's Harrogate is... Ooh. What the hell? Okay. Methinks this needs looking at. Let's definitely do... Oh. They should all be dropping off and not taking very long. How... Is this... What's going on here and why? This looks absolutely catastrophic. This feels like a weird... Something bad has happened here. And, Jesus. Let's do something about this calamity. Let's maybe place another... drop-off on the other side. Maybe just here. Let's call it that. And let's go over here and do the same. There we are. Number 2 drop. And let's just shift. Let's pop this one. So this is going to go over to this drop off here. And drop off its oil there. No, that's disappearing off that way. Good, that seems sensible. This one also probably should do the same. Up here, drop it off here. Drop off the barrels of fun. There we are. There, so that is going to unlock that, which should unlock. That seems to have joggled things a little bit. There's a lot of, yeah. Good, maybe. That's possibly problem solved. I mean, doesn't look like it particularly, to be honest. That's going that way. That's going that way. That's going that way. Okay. We'll see. Anyway, so that's chaos. To be honest, that's probably worth just going and having a quick look around for that sort of chaos, isn't it? Let's look for some traffic jams, road traffic jams, to see if there's any issues. This is moving slowly. This is a bit traffic jammy, but it is moving, so that's fine. What else have we got? We've got that's all moving around. Happy days. Trams. That's kind of working. Lovely. What else? That's kind of busy, but it's not catastrophic. Lovely. Let's see down here. That's all moving. Fine. Rugely. Moving. And... Yep. Mag Hull. The replacement for the trains, that's moving. I remember the Halewood's old railway line that's now there and very much defunct. Former railway. What else? Kingston is moving. You see the trams have extended out because Kingston's expanding, so the trams have had to expand out. So there's actually been a bit of rerouting around there. In Kingston, Burgess Hill Goods is pretty busy, but to be fair, nothing. Yeah. What's this? Full food that's about to appear, I presume. Let's see what goes on here. So this is pulling in. This is presumably going to drop in here. Yeah, there we are. There it goes. See, and that's then going to get picked up. Marvelous, functioning nicely. Municipal deliveries. That all seems to be moving. Likewise, there doesn't seem to be any major blockages in Bradshaw. There's the odd bus moving around here and there. That's functioning. Yeah, okay, there we go. I think that's fine. Did anyone spot anything? Detour, hello! Good to see you. We started the episode with stats, you'll be glad to spot. Right, so let's bring all this back up again. And also this and this, yeah. To be honest, just bring the whole lot back up again now. I think it's... yeah. So, so it's the start of the 30s, and we've got the airlines are becoming a thing. So if we head over to here, the North Minehead actually is still not starting to get busier. There we go. How many people are in this plane? Not that many. It's getting a bit busier. I wonder if it's not. Interestingly, they opened this is supposed to be the grand sort of airport for the new airline based itself here with the hope that they would take over from Abbeydale over here. But Abbeydale seems to be doing alright for itself. Numbers are far higher, so maybe we need to. Maybe it's time we surfaced the runway in Abbeydale. I think it is. Let's do just that. Let's do just that. There we go. Let's surface the airstrip. There we go. Marvelous. There we go. There we go. And maybe also just surface the apron as well. There. Marvelous. Can you imagine it? There we are. Just maybe even nicely slightly improved surfaced taxiway there. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, right. Can I hear noises? Anyone else hear noises? I don't know. I can't. Maybe I've got the window open. Are these all full then? Oh yeah, these are pretty much full. Nice. Anyway, yeah, crikey. So let's go over. Well, what are we going to do next? It's the 30s. It's exciting. It's about to be 1932. There's a load of money being lost. Interested to see how, to what extent, are we still hemorrhaging the caches? Bury Shanklin stopper. I'm surprised that that one's not doing so well, because that's the Great Central, former Great Central main sort of service running back and forth. I think it's all. I don't think anyway. Yeah, who knows? Bury Rally. Maybe it's just because it's slow, because it stops everywhere. Bury to Rally. Interesting. Oh yeah, no, things are evening around a bit. Interesting. Okay. As you can see, we're not making a tremendous amount of cash in our services. Oh, I did want to show you something. There is a. Where is it? I think. Ooh. It's a shipping noise. That was exciting. I want to show you a train that has the double-headed steam, because it looks quite fun, and it's quite a unique British thing to double-head because of our. There, yeah, here's one. Let's go and look at a. There it is. Double-headed steam on its way. Where are we? Where is this? This is through Paignton, actually, through Paignton Midland. Oh yeah, nice. Hammering along, actually. Look at this. There we go. Nice. Okay. Rugeley had a pile up at the truck yard. Oh, did it? Rugeley did. Let's go and have a look at Rugeley. This is running so much more smoothly. Oh my goodness. I think it's just a slow pile up. I don't think it's catastrophic. Doesn't seem to be. Look at this. Running in there. That's whatever that was. It's hammering through there. Crikey. Also these. Everything's hammering. Crikey. It's the express hammering through. Is it going to... It's just on its way through without stopping. Nice. Look at this. How's the MV Horg doing? Let's have a look at the MV Horg. Let's go vehicle statistics. Watch this crash the game. Let's go let's look at this. Oh no, boats. It's got 6 people on it. It's where is it off to? It's quite a nice. It's quite scenic, isn't it? Nice. It's not hugely busy, but it's also not empty. Making reasonable progress. There's someone, Kate Winslet at the front there as well, which is very nice. Hello, who is this? We'll never know who that is, but they're seeming to have a nice time. Lovely. Where are we off to? We're off to Oban. Ah, so this has just gone over from... It's quite a long trip, actually, straight from Shanklin over. This is the view that was in that poster, by the way. Let's see how similar it is. It's not bad, I don't think. It's not bad. That's the view from that poster. That was quite good. A little bit different. Anyway, fine. How are the island towns looking? Clacton's doing alright for itself. Popular with tourists. Oban, again, popular with tourists. Not much going on, really. Portsmouth is up here. Not much. This is the Hornby Machines Limited. Doing alright. There's the double O there. Pulling in full of materials, which I presume it's about to drop off. Yes, it is. Very nice. It's now, I presume, unloading those? Not yet. Yes, it is. Huh, making a decent amount of cash. And then presumably this is... What's this? It's deeping. I don't know. Is it getting its suppliers? Getting stuff. And then it's going to create machines and send them over to Shanklin, presumably. Funny looking motor vessel. Any improvements to the outlying islands? Not particularly. This Harpenden is not too bad. It's kind of... it's interesting, isn't it? It's got this nice suburbs at the back. Again, I think popular with people who are a bit well off. Apart from that, not much going on, really. There we are, the suburbs. Greater Bradshaw. They're not quite connected, but they're getting there. It's not far between these two now. They really are getting close. Trains. Oh, bit of a traffic jam going on here. Why is this like this? Waiting for free path. Why is it waiting for a free path? What's it trying to call in at? Should that be there? What? What is it waiting for? Why is it waiting for a free path? What's it? Is it really waiting for a free path? What? Surely it can just hammer through. What's it waiting for? That's clogged. That's clogged. That's waiting for something. Whoa! An express just absolutely hammering it through there. Crikey! Not mucking around. This is the point where the signalers really need to be on it. Look at this. Whew. Straight through there. Nice. This, I presume, now is going to work its way through. No. Oh dear. There's no starter signal there. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's a good point. We are missing a... Yeah, very good point. Let's do that. Just managed to lose a lot of money in a very short space of time. It's not hugely reassuring, is it? Have we lost that much in that short space of time? Cripes. This actually needs to be a one-way signal because it's... yeah, crikey, this is just a total lack of any starter signals anywhere through here. Let's... Is that going to help? I hope it does. Yes. There's a distinct lack of any signals down here, actually. Looking at it. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's going off that way. Presumably now gonna... Oh, anyway. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So that is seeming better. The train was... It's a wrong roaded bit. Yeah, there's a lot of bad eye operation here. Actually, it's all a bit messy. It's all a bit messy. Yeah, Wince is an absolute block. Yeah, lovely. Seems to be moving again. Happy days. just about. Oh, these electrics are moving around at a fair old lick. Crikey, it's April 32 already. We are absolutely hammering along. Yeah, that ain't improving. That ain't improving throughput. No, absolutely not. Is this actually? Is anyone getting on this train? Two people. It's really not a busy. Well, it's picking up a little bit as some houses are starting to build on the other side now. So this is starting to. What's interesting? Yeah, this is now starting to. There's some houses appearing. Now commercial, just some shops popping up. Serving people coming out of the station, which is interesting enough. There we go. Growth. Can we ride a train again? Yeah, we'll do that momentarily. What we need to do is actually follow our express services up here, because the train's coming off. Let's see, it's going on here. The train's coming off. Our express services coming down here are. We need to have a look at the conflicts. This seems to be moving all right. It's not too bad. But I think we have some conflicts. There are definitely some conflicts as we through Corby. What is this? Is this an express hammering through? It's a regional service hammering through at 60. It's not running around, is it? Is it going to break? Kingston to Southport. I don't think it's got old Midland coaches still. Oh yeah, it is breaking. That is serving these platforms. Nice. That's going to cheer the people of Corby up no end, I'm sure. The challenge we have here is that there are trains that like to circuit through here, and so I think it's time we built a bridge to cross over these. So we need to get. How on earth we're going to do that? I don't know, because. But we need some form of crossing to a sort of an intersection bridge to deconflict. As you can see, there's definite conflicting moves that get in the way of our express services. This is kind of a project that needs happening. The station would probably be more popular if you put arms in the name. Bricklayers Arms. Oh yeah, true. So we need to grade separate this junction to an extent, yeah. Whether it's full-blown grade separation remains to be seen. I'm not sure. I just know that we need to get a railway bridge over the top of here. No catenary, no. How are we going to do that, though? Are we going to do it by building a new chord that goes over? That might be the way to do it, and then essentially build through here and then reconstruct this road bridge as it needs to be. That might be the way to do it, which might also involve slicing through. Oh, golly, the cache situation is quite something, isn't it? Actually, while we're here, what? Why is it going so catastrophic? Is it because there's a load of stuff that's got old? Let's do this and this. Age. Condition. Bad. Ah. Oh, of course it's because a load of road vehicles have gone bad. Okay. So... Oh, man. Right, okay. Let's fix that then, shall we? Switch the U off and select all of these there and do this and then go like this. Where are we? Replace those and these and all of these there. Actually, some of those are good. We don't need to replace those. Right. Yeah, there we go. Did I stack that? I think I might have stacked that, you know. Yeah, probably. Oops. Right, all those are the same type, I think. Lovely. What about all of... Keep your... There we go. Are those all bad and all the same? Are they all the same type? I think they are. This could be the source of some of our woes financially. The next hour spent replacing things. Yeah, you know how this game goes. So many things to replace. Well, let's do all these flatbed ones first. There we are. So those, they're all. Catch me if I accidentally mess these up. By the way, how many bads have we got? Oh god. Oh no, so many. Oh dear. Oh, lots of buses. Oh no, why did you do this to me? There we go. Let's replace all those with just the same bus. Yeah, same bus. Is it newer? Is it better? This thing carries more people, but it's slower. I don't know. This seems like a better bus. Lovely. There and there and there and there. This is the stuff. This is what you came to see. You came to witness me replacing a load of defunct buses. This is the good stuff. Let's do the same with that. Let's just replace those like for like. What are those? FBC. Where's that? Flittic. Must be Flittic. Oh jeez. Automatic replacement of life expired would be nice, to be honest. Just like for like, if it just the thing is though, there's an extent I kind of like some of the old knackered stuff running. It kind of feels like a, I don't know, folks. I take your lead on what's entertaining, and I take it this isn't entertaining, but it's a necessity, I'm afraid. Bus. There, replace those buses. How much more have we got left? Oh my goodness. What is this? What's this carrying? What's it got in it? Bread. No. Kind of feel like those can be replaced. Well, all cargo with yeah, let's just replace those with those old steam things that we don't need. There's no steam. We don't need steam vehicles left anymore. That seems crazy to me. There, this, and this. This should help a little bit on the finances front, I think. I don't know. It always feels like when a load of stuff goes off, it isn't good for finances. Maybe I'm just confused and I don't actually know how this game works. Well, I mean, that's a given, to be honest, isn't it? You, Smoky Joe here can be swapped out with those there. It just gives you an idea of how many road vehicles there are in this game now. FYI, so many. So many. Like 1,000. There are 1,000 road vehicles in this game, which I try my very best to keep up to date outside of stream. But if we're going to move a few years forwards, I feel like that might be painful if I just let these sit aging. No! That's fine. It's fine. They all... Yeah, good. See, look. That works. Oh. Sort by vehicle type and select all of that bad vehicle. Does that work? Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, okay, good. That's not a bad shout. There, replace all those. It'd be nice if it kept the... There. Very good, good. It'd be nice if it kept the sort... There we are. Let's select all of these. Is it sorting them by colour? It kind of looks like it is sorting them by colour, which is quite fun. Oh, no, that's different. Let's replace all those with them. Oh. There we are. There. 2, 1, 0. Now. What? No. How's this? Was this now? Are we... Is it bad? Okay, they're all flatbed. This is confusing. Oh, yeah, bad doesn't work. Oh. Whoever said that was a genius. That was very nice. Now if I do this, is that now going to sort? No, it's not. Of course it's not. But it is. That has made my life a lot easier. That was genius. Whoever suggested that, I did not think that would work. Lol. Oh, let's do all those separately. Absolutely laughing at the fact that worked. That's so funny. There we go. They're all flatbed. That's nice and easy. What about these now? Buses. Very nice. And then what about these? These are all... Okay. I mean, there's so many still. Good grief. And also, okay, let's do these. Oh, sorry everyone. Hopefully it's just another 5 minutes, and then we'll be there. There's that flatbed, and then any others? We'll get there eventually. Oh, and there's missed one there, and these 3. This one. And oh golly, right. Let's do these before I accidentally click off them. There we are. Click those, replace those. Oh my goodness. Is this now all the same type of truck? A couple of steam ones, but they're all going to get replaced with these. Done. We're done, folks. That's it. Oh, good grief. There we are. Sorting by vehicle type did not work there, I'm afraid. Right, where were we anyway? Before we were so rudely interrupted. Let's do that, and do that, because I think this is how we're going to go. 1, 2, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there we go. I think much the same. Oh, okay, we'll come back to that. So that's now meaning how's that? That's dropping down. I think, oh yeah, that's okay, so that's fine. We want it to be shallow, so that's going to cut through that road bridge. We'll then do a curve. I think possibly we'll do the curve from here, actually. Yeah. Okay, there we are. Let's also just cut away a little bit more of the road. There. This road is going to need rebuilding, which we can do. I think. Oh, let's also bulldoze this, because I think we're going to do it this way, where we just have a. Now, how steep is that? Is that quite a lot? Yeah, that is. Okay, so it needs to be further away than that, I think. Just to get an idea of, yeah, there we go. So if that's going to be, that's the sort of angle we need. That's 50. Actually going to do that. That can work. So I'm going to then was going to do the other side, but I've done the standard thing that I often do, and I've come in the wrong side, haven't I? So that's going to have to... Maybe if I can pull that over like this. Like this. There. And also, yeah, new structure style. There we go, lovely. There. That should be alright. That's... Oh, I've done it... Oh, it's 50 anyway. Okay, fine. Now... No. It doesn't need to be quite that far by the look of it. I can just do... That seems to be reaching the point. Let's see. To be honest, that... Just to this. There we go. It's been a while since we've done some nice building of infrastructure. It feels like it for me anyway. Let's see now. This. There we go. That, to me, looks to be on the right level. Happy days. So let us... Okay, so that now kind of needs to be the priority route, I think. Does it? Let's have a think about which direction our trains are coming in from. If I select that now. Yeah, we'll fix the road bit in a moment. Will this be intended for express services? No, actually, because it's not a hugely busy bit. This is just the little bit that goes down to Dawlish Junction, so it's single track. They just do we want it to be a single track overbridge? No, I don't think they will do it that way. I think we'll have it as double track. Right, so the way I see this working is that it's going to now have... Let's do that. Right. Let's not stack it first. There we are. 18. There. Lovely. Oops. Now, where's my track gone? Oof, it's run off down. Oh, there it is. Good. That is probably okay. That is, I probably actually want that to be straight for a little bit longer, to be honest. So I'm going to bulldoze this. I'm actually going to bulldoze this as well, and this also. There. Actually, it is a slight climb up, so there we are. Let's do that. Okay. And I think that, yeah, there we go. I think that alignment is now right. So that is coming along there. That's coming along there. Happy days. Now, if I make this 40. And the same. Now, is this going to work? That looks alright. So that kind of functions on that side, I think. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I do this now. No. False, incorrect. Oh, well. Okay. Let's just stick a bridge, nice bridge over that, shall we? What was that? That's about there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge pillar collision. Oh, yeah, alright, fair enough. And there we go, we got earthworks back. Hooray! Oops. Pop that there and pop that there like that, and yeah. Happy days. Sorry, I keep doing horrible grunting noises. There we go. That's fine. Let's just flatten that up there like that. That looks fine. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think I have. I think that should be... Okay, it's not a perfectly straight bridge, but blame the road surveyors. I feel like bridge pillar should be on the other side as the track needs to curve fairly quickly to avoid the sea. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're probably right. I might need to redraw that. Yeah, yes. 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 If I do this... There we go. Magical cantilevers. Yay! That seems fine, legit. Squicklehausen. Hello. Yeah, I know, right? This came partly out of the chat with you and working out that the RAM was a major part of the issue. So you've saved my bacon somewhat, which is great. Thanks for bacon saving. Let's put... Now, this is going to be trickier. Actually, probably easiest if I do this just a little bit, just to, yeah. And then rebuild the road bridge. It's actually kind of nice being in stone. I might just do it in stone as an aesthetic choice, let's say. No, curvy, please. Voila. Right, here we are. That's that side done. Now I just need to I need to unmess up whatever I was doing this end. Let's get rid of that now. And let's do that. And also... What's the main road? Oh yeah, the main road alignment is this way, so... Now, if I do... there we are. Now, can't... Yeah, there. Bit like that. Yeah, there we go, and then do something like this, I think. There we are. Yeah. No. And there. Happy days. Right, let me just convert some of this into countryside road because reasons. No, this kind, please, thank you. And then convert this into this, and then draw a little bit of this to connect to that. There, like that. There we go. And then this needs to then connect into this with some country road. No, with some city road. Cracking. Smooth all that in. Smooth all this as well. Smooth that in. Da, 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 da. Very nice. Smooth that as well. There. There we are. That works. Just. Oh, while I'm here, let me just check that these are all. Yeah, that, and. Yeah, grand, fine. Actually, this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That seems to be working. This is now the main road. So obviously that's not connected yet. So while I'm here, let's just see what is. There's not much going down that spur. Nothing goes down there. So actually everything's going to end up not using that cord and then coming over and then joining here. We do need to have. This does need to be continued because there's the stopping services. So we do need to have both. But ideally this will come round and then come into the straight and then rejoin this as a straight. So let's shoot this out like that as discussed. There we are. And oh, there we go. Now, if I do this, I just want to see what it does. This isn't going to be the final alignment. This is just me to get an idea of what it thinks is a good idea here. Now, obviously, I love that they're still putting this button on top of the speed, so I can't see what speed this is doing, which is just absolutely spiffing marvellous. Let's see. To be fair, that isn't far off what I'd be doing myself anyway, so if I did that, you know, say I did that, and then I did this, there's a collision. Of course there's a collision. Well, that gives me, at least I know. Okay, so I need to have a little bit, just a little bit more bridge. Okay. Hello to the chat. What's happening? What's that? What? 90% of the stream wouldn't happen. Yeah, 90% of the stream is just me faffing with bridges. It's true. It's very true. Now, if I do... I think you'll see where I'm going with this. If I do that, and then do that, and then do this. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Then get rid of this. It's a bit slow coming off the back of there, isn't it? But that might have to be a needs-must situation. Let's just do... 28. Oh, that is quite. The thing is, oh yeah, 28 is quite slow. If I go back to speeds here, what was the speed through there? It was 28. Yeah, that's very slow. I just don't think. It's almost like a blunt. It's coming off there, so I need to. Okay. Oh, and also I'm getting a bridge pillar collision when I do that, so I need it to go... What do I need it to do? If I do this, and bring it a little bit further. There. Now, is that going to work? Yes, okay. Now... I do want that, I want that, and I want then that to be that, and then this is going to let me see, so 31, oh man, it'd be really great if that dot wasn't placed over the speed thing, because the speed is literally what I'm using to design what this is supposed to look like. Fantastic. Okay, trial and error it is then. Hooray! 34, that's too tight. I want this to be 40. Let's go with that. And okay. There we go. So that's coming round. It's not too bad, you know. The issue is going to be gradient. The issue is going to be dealing with the gradient. Maybe this just has to be a little bit steeper. This is quite substantially steeper. That's as steep as it can be. And also let's try that, and then this is now going to be a right. I'm going to ballast this because, which I think it already is anyway. Ballast that up and also ballast this up. And grassing up this bit of coastline there. I mean, this bit is definitely agreed already, isn't it? We know that works, so let's do that. Let's do. Can it go 4-track and then? No, there's not the space for it. What it can do is, what I'm going to do is actually push these two back, get rid of that, and then also this sort of magic here. So that's going to come along here like this. Can I, yeah, I can. Actually, I can get it down. If I go steeper, I can get it down sooner. Which is good for, yeah. Yes, okay. Now, can I... What's that, 75? I can, if I extend this a little bit, like that, for example. And then, what curve can I get out of that? It's 58, 64, 60, 65. Okay, that's not bad. That's the ins of ball sacks. I bet you're all now atting hard, like there's no tomorrow, going, oh, that side, you wazzick. Right, let's try. Is that a fairly even curve? It's a bit too shallow, I think. No, but it needs to be that shallow if it's going to then, yeah. Well, let's see what that does here. Oh god, the reverse. Which, oh geez, did I really just draw that? Yeah, that's not ideal. The reverse, of course, the reverse tightens. How have I managed to do that? How have I managed to set that badly? Let's do that again. So that should be 40. 40 there, and yeah. Except that I kind of want it to be from that angle. I think there, maybe if I can get it, if I can kind of get it from there. What do you mean construction not possible? What are you shallying on about there? Alright, let's do that. Okay, so blitz you, blitz you, blitz you. Now, if I go straight from there, oh, that's going to be into the sea. That's too much. It's too much. Now, just a tiny little bit. 40, 40. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. That's more like it. How's that? Okay, yeah. And then, you know, the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way of, except that it's not working because of, you know, geometry. Hooray. If I do that, that's too, oh, where is it? Oh, it's still pretty. So I actually need to do a track lift. So this is the inside of the curve, so that's connected to this one. Okay, fine. Let's do a bit of a track lift through here. Is that now? It's about there. Let's see what that. Oh. Let's eat. Let's eat into this a little. Eat into that. Eat into that. There. This is what you love watching it for, folks. This is it. This is the good stuff. 66. It's possibly more like it. Now. Probably 75, 65. Okay. There we are. Now, what are we going to do about this bit? This could actually be a fairly straightforward. I mean, yeah, I know I need to re-signal. Let's get rid of these two. This could be a fairly straightforward. If I get the S and C on here, I could probably. Oh. 40. Pop a 40 in there. Pop a 40 in. There we are. Now. No, mate. Do something more like that, I think. dear. Oh my. That now should be that. What's the chat? What are y'all saying in the chat? How are y'all? I haven't seen any. Has the chat updated? Has the chat not updated for a while? Let me just alt tab. Oh my goodness, alt tabbing was so quick. I'm just gonna refresh the YouTube page so I can check that everything's still pumping out because it's not sent me any message. Top chat, no. Live chat. Oh yeah, you just haven't said anything for a while. Are you all that captivated by my grade separation construction? So that's gone like that. That's done that. That's done that. There we go. That's kind of pretty much exactly what I wanted. So I'm quite pleased with that. Let's bulldoze that and bulldoze that. We're going to re-signal the whole of the Corby area. Is there anything else that we want to do through here? This is a bit of a mess. Is there anything we can do about it? There's not really, is there? There we are. So that's done that. Oh, we need to do a little bit of tidying up actually while we're here, because that is a new slope. So that's going to be nice muddy slope. There we are. Lovely. And on the other side as well. This is just going to be grass. It's just grass. And what else have we got? Not much, to be honest. That's kind of that. There we go. Let's lay our nice fresh ballast through here. Boom. Oof, there we are. Eyes glued to the screen. The professional instinct, no talking when somebody's doing something fiddly requiring 100% concentration. I think we got there. We just need to re-signal this now. 16th of May 1932 from me doing the history spreadsheet soon. That's all fine. We didn't demolish any roads that aren't functioning, so all the roads are fine. This is going to get filled with town, I think, at some point soon. Shall we preemptively pop a little road in? Let's just preemptively pop a little road in. There we are. There, and there we go. And also, oof, let's try and minimise our bulldozing, shall we? Go, bulldozy. Let's pop. No, you don't get my meaning, game. There we are. Just gonna prep in for a suburb. There's a preemptive developer getting involved. There we are. Oh. So, yeah, there's a funny little termination. So if I now look at this, nothing's now using that old chord. Stuff is using that still, so that needs to go there, but there's a lot now going to be using that. So that's good. Happy with that. Let us... I mean, this service... There's not many of these little things, I think, so they're mostly not going to cause too much of a headache. Let's just think about what's going where on this. So this could actually be a... How long was that running by? Ooh, quite a long way. But what I want is for this, when it's gone to Corby, to then come back and call... Or is that just going to snarl things up? There. Is that snarling stuff up? It possibly is a little bit, because that might now sit here with its bum on the junction. No, it shouldn't, because that's quite long, so it should sit there fine. Okay. That's there, that's doing that. Just gonna leave it. Alright, the signal. Let's re-signal all this lot. So let's run in from here to start with. So let's put in all the obvious protecting signals first. John Thomas. One way, yeah. So that's going that way. Then this is going to be... Uh-oh. Does that think it's underwater? That definitely thinks it's underwater. Which is, in honesty, suboptimal. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a definite flooding issue, isn't it? What are we doing about it? Or what are we doing about this gauge issue with the pier as well? That's a bit cozy to the track, maybe. I don't know what we're going to do about this. No, not that. Not that. Make it smaller, ideally. Oh, damn it. Is this making it bigger? Mild flooding issue. Track lift required. Let's stuff it. We're leaving the bit of the sea there. I can't do anything about it. Oh. Right. Extending the double track a bit. Oh. Oh, I see. Extending at this end a little bit further. Yeah, that's not actually a bad shout. No, because only a little yeah, actually. It's happening, you're right. We do need to extend this a little bit further. But it's only going to be a 30. There. So, signal there. Let's check that this services now. Oh yeah, this now needs to go there. That's now running nicely. Good. Right, sorry everyone. Getting distracted horribly. I'm so sorry. That's coming from there. There's not enough space for a full signal block there, so that's got to stay there. There is enough space for this to park here, although this needs to be a one-way. There, so that's parked. There's what's going on here? Yeah, so that side is actually all fine. This is going to need a protecting signal here, just in case things are coming through. But this also is going to have a signal here, which will hopefully prevent shenanigans. This is already a floody, risky area, isn't it? Track lift required. That's going to bother me, isn't it? You there. Good. Lovely. Now, how do you get the debug menu up to measure distances? Because is that a thing? Rather than me using my building, because I've been using my building quite a lot, haven't I? There. That's long enough there, I think, to not foul that. Yeah, probably. For most trains. If not all trains. I think maybe I'll just put one in the middle, which is about here. There. Good. Yes. Thoughts on the postcards. That is going to sit there. That's enough to come out of there. Oh no, it's not, because that's fouling all of that lot. So I don't want... Yeah, no, I don't want that. That's a bit of an issue, because it's now quite a long way before it hits another signal block. I suppose is that going to mean flighting? That's going to mean flighting on the main line. I'm going to put a protecting signal down here, even though this is a short bit and it's going to cause headaches. It only fouls the unused cord. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's do that then. That way. And do we have another space for another signal block there? We kind of don't, but we can possibly even this one up a bit more. by placing these either side of this, and then get rid of these two. How's that looking? How's that looking? Looking alright? Vaguely functional? Oh man, the unpause. I'm here for the speed of the unpause. I like that. What is this? So, Kingston to Southport. It's not hanging around, and it's full. Crikey. So, that's that. Where are we heading next? What's happening next? Merging signal on the cord. No. No? No. I think that's signal for the operational requirements. We'll see. Is this all fixed and fancy? Yeah, it is. Bridges. Good. There's the server. It's kind of what condition is this in? Given that it's got some pretty old coaches. Oh, good condition. Nice. The old cord. Nah, leave it. Liberate. So that's functional. To be fair, this is an old track bed. I wouldn't expect this to even be lasting as long as it has, because this is a very old track bed, isn't it? It's from before back when the old alignment was straight through. If you remember the old route there. Well, the old route from Corby merged with the flyover. Old route from Corby merges with the flyover. Oh. Yeah, got you. Sorry, yeah, very good point. That needs to be protected. There. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. The interactive map will be updated at some point in the next 2 weeks. It takes ages, and it's only me doing it, so have patience, my friends. But there'll be time. I'm holding back because basically we're reaching a point where there aren't going to be many physical changes to infrastructure. So yeah, there we are. That's quite nice. So as we continue, so we reckon Bridport was okay. Bridport, not too much of a snarl up for the expresses to hammer through. But there we are. But Corby, there's not much you can do about it, but at least we've fixed this junction now. So the expresses continue on their merry way along here, over this viaduct, through here, and then they merge with the Great Central. Happy days, big mergy, and away they go. What's that? It's a regional passenger service, and there is a regional service absolutely hammering, but then actually it's come to a stop as well. Right, where are we heading next? Where are we heading next? Don't know. Well, what are we going to look at? What do we need to fix? Everything seems to be running alright. I'll tell you what we need to do. It's August 1932. I've paused because I want to look at two specific services. It's the 30s, and we need to do some service naming because people quite like that sort of thing. It used to happen quite a bit. So let's look at the services we can see from here. So I want to get the express that goes from Shildon to Shanklin. There we are. Shildon to Shanklin. The reason I want to get this up is because this is... First, let's have a look. 12-minute frequency, 4 trades. What is that then? That means there's... Oh, it even says 12 minutes, 25 seconds. That's interesting. I didn't realise it did that. That's nice. Can we ride a train? Yeah, we can do. I'll save it in a moment, actually. Does the Three Cities Express still exist as a service? I don't know if it does, actually. I don't know if it does. So this is this is just called the Shildon to Shanklin, but these trains... Let's go in here because it just says uninspirationally regional, but this is Flyers. The Southern Flyer. This is now... So likewise, and also likewise, and also likewise. Southern Flyer. These are... So this is the one that's... These are the express services that run. They are the Bradshaw to Shanklin, the BS and WR Bradshaw to Shanklin trains. But that's not the end of the story, because we also want to go and look at the lines we just modified, because over here we should have the equivalent, which is the Bradshaw to Shanklin, which is the... Oh, wait a minute, that was a regional, not an express, wasn't it, that I just renamed, which was incorrect. So that wasn't... So where's the express that should be running along there, then? Oh, yeah, I renamed the wrong one. Yeah, nice. Lol. Lol, lol, lol. Where is it? Shilton to Shanklin. Yeah, that's the express, and I renamed the... Where's it now gone? I renamed the stopper. Thanks. Right, copy that. Yes. This is the one. Here we are. Passenger Express, and it's the Southern Flyer. Good. There we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Oops. Oh, we don't even need the passenger, do we? Just get rid of it. Let's just call it the Southern Flyer. It's obviously a passenger service. So these are the two. So these are the there we go. So this is what I wanted now. 15 minutes, and it runs from Shilton to Shanklin. There we go. Now everyone gets me. Yeah, thanks everyone. Isn't that the stopper? Yeah. I was stacking it horribly. Let me go back over to here, and then we'll spot our... What are we calling the GNER's equivalent? Oh, the Westerner. What do you reckon? Bear in mind we had the Flying Scotsman, and then we had the Royal Scot, were the two that competed with each other. So here we're having the Southern Flyer, and we're gonna have the Westerner. What are we calling it? The Sou'wester. Oh damn it! Yeah, you're right. I am. Bradshaw Shanklin. Thanks everyone. I'm derping up, as some of you are saying. Flying Westman, Shanklin Western, the Westerner, the Fly. We've already got Fly, so we're not having Flyer. This is, I think, the Westerner is what we're going to call it. Yeah, only expresses on this bridge. It's the Sunset Limited. It's the Westerner. We're having the Westerner. So now, how quickly does this... This is 16 minutes. What was the other one? The other one was... where are we? $15 minutes. Ooh. So they are competing on time. Oof. I mean, okay, competing on time in the sense that this one is completely stationary. What's it doing? Oh, we're just pulling into Shildon. What about the other one? Where's this one? This is pulling. This is okay. So this is now pulling into Oldwood Junction. Is anyone going to get on board? No, a lot of people getting off. In fact, a lot of people getting off. Oh, it looks like everyone goes... So no one uses the suburban train. It looks like everyone rides on the express from through. That's funny. Now... Oh, there's 31 people. That's not bad, actually. So... Shilton to Shanklin. There we go. One has 6, one has 5. Yeah, you're right. Let's... do you think, should we add another coach? I think we should maybe add another coach. Yeah, let's add another coach. Come on. No. There we are. Picks up a decent lick pretty rapidly. And, there we go. It's 1932, September 1932. And we are flying along. Yeah, it's looking good. What I propose, actually, it's September, is that I save it. Let's do a save. So what is it? It's just 1932, and it was September, so that's 9. And what have we got? Corby Junction. I can't remember if it's actually called. Upgrade. There we are. That's just so I know what I've done. There we are. Save. And let's not lose the Southern Flyer. Let's stick with the Southern Flyer. So quickly the save happens, as slowly as ever. Fastest. These are the fastest available coaches, and I'm afraid they limit us to 62. I think. No, that was quicker. Everything's running quicker. Look at us go. Oof. I'm looking forward to seeing us hammering through Gisborough. That should be good fun. Look at this. Whoa. Should we? I don't want to get in because I kind of want to keep an eye on the time. Yeah. It's seeming quite unimpeded. It doesn't seem like there's too much traffic. Everything sort of seems to be running all right along. There's a nice double header running over there. Very nice. Yeah. Through Gisborough. Oh, the ballast needs a bit of love, doesn't it? It's looking a bit grassy. There we go. It's the old. The Southern was when it was quadrupled and re-signalled. It was pre-25, so it's still old semaphore signalling. Alright, it's a regional stopper. So we're just going to hammer straight through Gisborough, I believe. Yeah, this literally goes all the way to Shanklin without stopping. It's quite cool. I like that. There we are. There's another double header. Hammering through 62 through the centre of Gisborough. Look at this. Actually, let's while we're here. We don't need any of that. That's nice. We can enjoy some of the aerial views. Look at that. Oof. Hammering along. It doesn't have weed killer trains, sadly. Little local service there, whizzing along, not making much speed. Are we going to get caught up? What is ahead of us? Is there something ahead of us? No, there isn't actually. It just depends whether it's allowed out before we are. I think I have a nasty suspicion that we are. Yeah, we're already braking. Yeah, we're getting held at this signal. It's the Royal Scot 2021 all over again. Damn. You all get to experience my dreadful posture. Yeah, I know. Wait, what? No. That shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't be overtaken. Classic. Young upstart. Actually, I say young, that rolling stock is definitely older. Here we are. Now, is this going to hammer through? It's a freight train doing its thing. Yeah, it would be nice if you could like label something as an express, or if it just had longer distances before it was stopping. If it had a longer distance to stopping and it prioritised it, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, we'll back up to speed relatively quickly, hammering away. Farman's not really doing much, is he? Here we are. What's this over here? I'm not sure what that is actually. Oh, that'll be Harrogate, I suppose, over there. Look at this. Look at all these frames we've got to spare. It's glorious. The game's looking good. Here we are. It's nearly about to be 1933. Oh, some stuff just appeared. That drawing which over there, I presume. Another express we just hammered past. There we are. Yeah. Oh, new aircraft. 1933 new aircraft. That's exciting. Let's do something about that momentarily. We're gonna arrive in Shanklin first. I'm just curious to see how this, or see this hammer through, how it manages to get through this area. Let's just have a peek as it goes through this junction. Definitely getting snarled up behind a freight. There's a good service over there that it's got caught behind. Let's check. Oh, there's a freight that's sticking to the fasts. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, that is not ideal. I wonder if we can fix that problem. Probably. Let me just click on this. Let's pause momentarily. Whoa, the cash flow. Cash flow problems. The cash flow problem. No, never mind. I can't say the words, so I'm just going to give up. Not in the junction. It is beautiful, isn't it? Robin Denham is pointing out that the policy around London used to be that the commuter suburban trains got priority over intercity expresses. Yeah, and that was a factor in Harrow Wealdstone. Yeah. This is a long service, so that's why the whole game is slowed down. There we are. The whole game always slows down when you look at long routes. So, once the cache situation has resolved itself, there we go. Ely equipment sidings, then Ely signal, and then add, and I want it to go that way, and then on the way back from Shanklin I want it to go that way. There. I think that's solved the problem. Let's go back to our poor... There we are. Yeah, it's a big old beast. It's to go down to Droitwich. There's Droitwich over there, and it's got kind of busy. It's quite a clever layout. It's up down rather than sorry. It's slow fast rather than up here where we've got slow fast slow. Now, so it's picking up speed. I don't know if that train is going to now come off the fast, so we might be stuck behind this all the way through. Here we are, hammering through Nottingham. Remember, Nottingham got expanded. Here it is. There we go, Nottingham. Anyway, it's February 1933. So 1933. Let's leave that now. It's hammering through, and it's going to work its way through this junction. This is held, but it's fine. Everything's working its way roughly the direction it's supposed to. There's a bit of traffic here, but anyway, let's while we're here, let's just pop these up so I can spot and make sure the trains are all vaguely moving. Oh, let's go and have a look at Haverhill to see how things are also hung around here. Is this chaos or is there movement? Everything seems to be moving. Kingston. We have a traffic jam, actually. Yeah, quite the traffic jam. What's the issue here? Is it a traffic jam or is it just... Let's have a look. Do we have a couple of... There's quite a few things using... It's a bit of a mess, actually, or operationally. I spy remodeling... God, crikey. Unpick Kingston Station approach at your peril. I've unpaused, actually. It doesn't like that. Yeah, crikey. That's an express. Bury to Bradshaw, hammering through down into the tunnel. Very nice. What was I going to do? I was going to look at Haverhill, wasn't I? That is not too bad. Okay, there's congestion, no doubt, but there was congestion at this time. There were a lot of trains that used to sit for ages. People used to sit very frustratedly and say, "I could get out and walk for this," and indeed some attempted it. Currently, YouTube is recommending that I watch the Royal Statistical Society's update on COVID vaccinations. Not quite ideal Friday evening viewing. No, that sounds bleak. This nonsense is far more entertaining. Get lost in a made-up tropical paradise that I was pointing out in the Discord does actually have a location somewhere on the planet. I've decided where it is. I'm not going to tell you at any point at this stage. I don't think I'm going to tell you through the series. I'll see if people can maybe guess. But I don't think there are any hints out there at the moment. Right, so this is also chaos. What's now causing this chaos? This is still congested as hell. Why? Why is the question? Why is this congested as hell? I've got rid of the Ella service. I've sorted out the slips so stuff doesn't have to sit and wait for ages. So what's the issue? Why? What's this one? Where's it going? After Bradshaw. So this is waiting for this, which will then release that. Is that the hierarchy of what's going on here? Let's just watch for a moment. We're hammering through the 30s. Good grief. We need to not hammer through the 30s too rapidly. So that's now heading south, presumably. A little worried at the lack of demand for brick, actually. Bradshaw brick should be full. This seems to be getting some supply. This is now 145 isn't ideal. We might need to add even more to that, but it's more reliable even if it's yeah. So now what's this waiting for? This is waiting to go to lower stuff. What's it waiting for? That's what I want to know. Should I just give it a quick? It's waiting for something anyway. Oof. Let's just hope that. Oh dear, is this really queued out that far? There's just a lot of. I think there must just be a lot of stuff. If I go to tourism, it's not that much. Freight 460. It's not crazy. I don't. Thoughts on a postcard, folks. Thoughts on a postcard. There's got to be some sort of prioritization issue going on. Everything seems to be sitting waiting for ages. What is the free path and why? Is it because it's running through here and that's now... So that's going to pause. Is that then going to give this ability to run through? But then by that point that's then held up by this, so... Really this needs to be segregated into like a pair of tracks so everything's running in that way, rather than there being 4 tracks. That might solve the problem. Can I show signals? Oh yeah, I can, yeah. Just want to see that one move to make sure it is functional. It just seems like it's waiting so long and everything else, it's sufficiently far away that everything else is passing through. I have an idea. My idea. I think this will work because it'll mean that this stops stuff from trying to get out there, which means it'll have a bit of extra priority. Which means I think it'll get prioritized on its way through. Let's see if that works. Right, pause. June 1933. Things have been happening. Machinations have been happening. Let's go down to Bradshaw. Because, oh my god, it's so easy and quick. Look at this. Look at it. We can just hammer around. I can switch this off and we can actually just... Oh, I tell you what, flights will be... Oh, actually, let's do that first before I do anything else. Let's have a look at our flying and what is the... Oh. These seem pretty busy. What is this? East Coast Airlines to Biggin Hill. Let's manage vehicles. Let's update these with the new. Very nice. What about this? Also seems. Let's do the same here. Let's replace all these with the new aircraft. This new Iron Annie. What else? This seems pretty full. Lowestoft. Let's swap these for the old Iron Annie. What else? This one. The Granville. Avondale to Lowestoft. I was actually very offensive to people who have a stammer. Sorry, I was more making fun of myself, catching my tongue. But having a stammer is fine. Aberdale to Lowestoft. To be fair, I probably do have a light stammer. I catch myself quite regularly doing it. Everyone shout at me in the Discord. And correct me, please. Thank you. I'm not being very nice. Archipelago Aviation Company. Is this one? Should we swap this one out? Aberdale to Lowestoft. Yeah, let's swap this out as well. Not all of them, but some of them swapped out. Because we're definitely gonna. I'm gonna pause the game. We're gonna have a fly because the game loads fairly quickly now. So I definitely want to have a fly in one of these new ones. I think. The other thing, right? Machinations. So here is. Look at this play. Look at it. Look at this game. Now that it's running nicely because of various reasons. It looks fantastic. These two are definitely they're not far off smooshing. Little Mill Lane there, right in the middle of the two. Bishopsgate is not. I mean, Bishopsgate is getting busier. Bishopsgate has some. It's just if this area got busier, this station would get busier as well, I think. But it just really does not get any usage at all. None at all. I mean, it's there for if the expansion reaches that. You know, if Bradshaw gets sufficient expansion. Bradshaw. I mean, Kingston's catching up. It's no good. It's getting a decent amount of freight still. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we are. Even with vehicle replacement money, it's terrible. 2-track narrowing in the Lowestoft throat and crossover to terminal tracks. Yeah, probably. Anyway, right. The reason I brought this up is because there are machinations. This building here is about to be renamed. Well, what is it about to be renamed? Well, it's spoilers from earlier, if you remember. Let me get the old OBS up and go to... Oh, look, it's the flag again. Na, 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 na. Right, let's get rid of that. Because this is here. SETC. What is SETC? Well, this is the Southeastern Transport Commission. So named because it's for the Southeast. They didn't want to call it Bradshaw because there are lots of cities. There are 2 other major cities that would be upset. Well, several, but particularly Kingston and Shildon that wouldn't be too happy by it being called Bradshaw. So this is the Southeastern Transport Commission. This is their snazzy logo. You might recognise this as from an actual logo from other history. But here we are. This is the map of the area that it covers. So you see Bradshaw in the middle here. This whole southern peninsula, there's the coast sort of sketched out. And so we've got Bradshaw, but then we're covering Shildon, Market Harbour, Ely, Gisborne, Richmond, Bridport, Corby, Stamford, Ashbourne, Kingston even within this larger Greater Bradshaw area, Bodmin, Shildon, Liverpool, Ellesmere, Maybury. Now, what does this mean? Well, not a huge amount, but what it means is... I quite like this, actually, this graphic. This kind of happened accidentally while I was sketching this out like 3 minutes before the 3 minutes before the episode. So that's there. Also, yeah, so what are they wanting to do? Well, for starters, they're wanting to do timetabling. There's a scan of one of their real documents, not me doing a mock-up. Also, it's gone a bit weird. It's rationing pixels like there's no tomorrow. Why did they decide to do that? PDF. Adobe. So, it is a very big catchment area, but that's because this is the urban catchment area. So that's their thing. This is their aspiration. Whether this actually becomes practical reality. So they're already talking about the fact they want to take over. They want to take over the railways. They want to run the railways, but this is being pushed back. Obviously, the railway companies aren't interested in this. They do not want to know. So Horga, is this based off the London Passenger Transport Board? It is, yeah. In 1933, the London Passenger Transport Board became a thing. Besquickle hasn't. Hello. Yes, so machinations are happening. And those machinations, so there we are. This is the 1930s, and this is the logo. It's pretty. This is a genuine bona fide 1933 logo. This was the logo of the appropriate organisation. If you look up the London Passenger Transport Board, this was their logo, and so I've nicked it, and I think it looks quite fun. But what does this practically mean in our game world? Well, they want to take the trains, but they can't. So firstly, this is going to become South Eastern House, because this is now the headquarters of the South Eastern Transport Commission. There we are, South Eastern House. And here we are. People are saying that Gregors has been pausing and looking at the solution up at Lowestoft. A chance to add some signals on the eastern approach to Lowestoft, so passenger trains have more chances to get into Lowestoft. We'll go back there and have a look. So anyway, right, what does this mean? Well, this means a few things. This means, for starters, that I need to look at the trams. So the trams in this area, they're currently the Bradshaw Metropolitan Transport Company, but these are now going to be, they're now going to be called, this is now SET. SET as in Southeastern Transport. That's the kind of the operational name. They're going to be calling it SET. Am I going to do it with dots? SET? Nah, don't think we need dots by this point, right? Do we want SETC? No, I think SET, Southeastern Transport, is what we're going to see. Or do we want SETC? Yeah, we're going to call it SETC for now. So, this is our machination. So what colour is it going to be? Well, it's going to be... let's do this first, otherwise... I'll do me renamings first. There we go. Because there are some other companies that are going to get swallowed into this. So this is so we're starting to see the end of laissez-faire. We had grouping, but actually even with grouping, there wasn't a huge amount. Like it was watered down by the power of the railway companies and indeed the unions. It was watered down because there was an appetite not to result in fundamental change. The government's laissez-faire approach remained. Right, so there we go. These are the trams. And now are we going to keep them as numbered, or are we going to go for I think we are, but what we might need to do is number the buses as well. So there's the trams. There are buses around here as well. Now these are also... Oh, while I'm at it, these are all going to get recolored. Yeah, fine. They're getting recolored to this colour. It's the traditional Metropolitan Railway colour. There's some things that the powers that be managed to make happen. So actually, do we want that or do we want red? No, we're going for red. We're going for actual red. Red. It's going red. There we go. Yeah, very nice. And red. Many red. Oh, the music is a bit... Actually, you know what? I don't know if I still got this one. There we go. You all still with me? There we are. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. There, what else we got? Oh yeah, these two need to be red as well. What are the thoughts in the chat? Old Great Northern colours, yeah. So that's the tram. Oh, also let's grab our trams that we can spot here and colour them all in our lovely red. There we are. Red, 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 red. Lovely. So we also have buses, I think, in this area. Yeah. So let's have a look. So we've got BMBC, which I can't remember exactly what it is, but that's now going to be, for now, it's going to be SETC. There we go. It's now becoming integrated. There aren't many buses. These are kind of quite spread, but they exist. The bus service is running. Happy days. Mineheader. That's going to be SETC. Bodmin Ferry. Now this is also going to be taken over by SETC. The buses into the ferry there. The Gisborne Bus Company. There we go. Metropolitan delivery companies, don't have to worry about those. So these... Oh, let's also make all these red, because, you know, they all need to be red. Red, red, red. Painty, painty, red, red. Now, where was I? Here we go. So these all need to be red, 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 red. Look at this lovely branding exercise. But yeah, it's the realization that to make metropolitan transport work, there needs to be some level of strategic overview, which is a good, sensible idea. You know, makes sense. Delivery company, don't care about those. Supply delivery. I don't actually know. I don't think they did. I think it was the Passenger Transport Commission. So anyway, will it be an equivalent to London Country Green buses? I have no idea. What's this chat? Oh, when was the true birth of laissez-faire capitalism conceptually? Was it a turn of the century idea a bit earlier? Yeah, Enlightenment, really. It was the transfer. Yeah, the transfer from mercantilism into... Do Not Eat covers this in Franklin. Best thing I can recommend. Here we go. So that's all, okay. That's all done. Grand. Now shipping. What have we got? So the ferry companies are here, but actually, are they going to buy the ferry company from? So it's the Bodmin ferry is up here. There we are. Is this going to become a... Yeah, it is. It's going to be the SETC Bodmin ferry. There we go. It's going to be red, obviously. What other ferry have we got? We've got the... I think this one is... And I went... Did that go to... What is... This is Ely. This is... No, that's nothing. That's not... That's... Now, I think I might have overzealous something here. Let me just go in. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. I don't think I did overzealous anything. We're grand. I might need to go over here and have a look at what I've... Estuary, yeah, there we are. This... Oh, now, do we keep this as an individual bus? Because it's kind of part of the overall operation. I think we do. I think we do. It's a slightly strange exception. I like weird, strange exceptions, but it makes sense because it's part of the overall operation. Like, that's not going to become a local ferry. But this is now a thing. This ferry is now a thing. So, there we go. The Bodmin ferry. And that's now going to be painted red. There we go. Any other thoughts, everyone? Buy the ferry. No. There. That's it. That's it. I think we're there. And flight-wise, there's nothing we can. That's not happening. I think that's it, everyone. And train-wise, so this is the thing. There's a resistance for the trains to change. There is a resistance for the trains to change. And so we're not seeing that shift. We're not seeing the shift yet. The trains want to still be trains. They don't want to be brought into this. So there we go. So there we are. That's happened. It's exciting. What does it mean? What does it mean, everyone? Well, not very much, to be honest. Some more strategic planning, perhaps. But it does mean integration, and it might, you know, and kind of a broader idea of a big plan. Now, I spotted something earlier which horrified me, which is this. Why have those lovely arches disappeared that were there before? Can I rebuild them? Or is this going to result in this... What is this going to result in? Oh god, it's not even worth thinking about, is it? Let's save first before I demolish this. What is it? July 33. Good grief, also. Yeah. 33. Actually, let's just call it Cetic. There we are. I'm looking forward to when we have when I like come back to saves, like in 1936 when I save a save and then we'll come back and mod it up to make the whole map look like it did in 1936. I'm looking forward to custom skins and custom everything. Bring on those days. Right, once this is saved. What time is it? 2:19. I think we should just have a bit of a fly around and enjoy the map a bit. I quite enjoyed doing that last time. Right, here we are. No, I don't want you to do any of that. No, it doesn't need to be a bridge pillar collision. That can stay. There's no bridge pillar collision. There is no bridge pillar collision here. There. Do that. There's no. How can I do it this way? Oh my god. Oh, actually, what I could do is, if I continue this way. No, God, no. Self-perpetuating pain. Oh. Now, okay. If I do this, will that work? Jesus, no, it won't. If I do that, will this now work? No. No, it just does the same thing. I want supports. I really want there to be supports there. Can I get it to there? Now do that. Now, will that work? Okay. Just saying, needed a bridge renewal. There we go. I'm actually at peace with that. Let's save that before I let's just save again. Yeesh. Just say there's a requirement to upgrade the bridge. Right. Oh, I don't know if that's what the name is actually. No, the stream disappeared there for a moment. Congratulations to the citizens of Arcroll who've done better than the real-life equivalent, who lost one of their stations en route to 1933. The Axholme Joint Railway. There we go. So, choppy. So we've saved that now. Shall we have a flight? Shall we, Now, where's this off to? Yeah. It's an R90. Oh, sorry. I hope. Who's going to get that reference? Anyway, right. In a minute, we're going to fly. It's off to Biggin Hill. Or should we go? Actually. Oh, that was weird. Biggin Hill. Biggin Hill. It'd be quite nice to go to Lowestoft, but I don't know if any are doing that. What's this one? No, stuff it. We're going over to Biggin Hill again, and we're going to look over and enjoy the flight. No. Can we get some 1930s British pavement accent? And here we are looking out across the lovely day, the beautiful weather, that sort of thing. Is that the vibe you're going for? Wait a minute, what's this one over here that's already taken off? Because a flight to Lowestoft might be quite nice. Where's that off to? That is off to Lowestoft. Nah, stuff it. We're sorry I'm being indecisive. I'm just trying to work out what I think will look nice. And in glorious weather, we are going to take off and see the capital city of Bradshaw. That sort of thing, right? Where's Biggin Hill? It's the airport just north of. It's the airfield just north of. Here we are. Whee! The airfield just north of Shankly. No, actually, since we're going to do some viewing of things, let's pause the date speed. There we are. There we are. Oof, quite the buzz. There we are. Oh, there's the viewer spinning round. What are we going to see? Oh, the belly's going. I should have had some dinner. That was a mistake. Yeah, I was going to say, these are what they're competing with the Express from this. There's some shipping. Now we get the proper. It's still a little bit jittery, but it's so much better than it used to be. Remember, it was just freezing last time so much. It's really hard to tell what's fixed the problem. Probably a combination of all the above. There's the shipping canal that we're about to whiz over. Okay, cool. So there's Shildon. There is Bodmin and some serious shipping action going on. Cripes. How big is the save file? I have no idea how big this save file is, actually. But we are going to fly potentially right over the... There's the other airport down there. There's the new... the upstart that's been built to compete with Abbeydale. For a flight to compete with trains, we're not going very fast. 42 miles an hour. Oh yeah, 42 miles an hour. It isn't very fast, is it? One of the ships did indeed look like it was going to run aground, yeah. Wait a minute, that's a good point. Are they just slower? If I go in, I think maybe these are bigger but slower. That maybe is the situation. Because if I click on this, if I could go in here, yeah. Wait a minute. Where's that off to? Abbeydale. Oh, that's just whizzing. So if I go in here, so that's 524. Yeah, it should be going a lot faster. Should be. Why is it going so slowly? Is it because it's climbing or something? I don't know. Is it because it's climbing? Are we climbing? Maybe that's because we're climbing. Hard to tell. Don't entirely know why. Yeah. What's the man behind Bradshaw called it? I think it's Morton. It's mostly called Morton Hill, I think. There's our view anyway. It's not bad. There's the shipping canal. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. That's normally black smoke means an oil fire, right? That's not ideal. Anyway, we're flying over Bradshaw, and it should look awesome. Thanks to the newfound speed. Look at all this. Look at this. I mean, it does need to go faster. I really was hoping it would go faster. Are we still climbing? We are still climbing. I presume that's why it's slower, but anyway. Maybe it's going to increase the cruise speed once we level out. Maybe it's because it's half full. I don't even know. So there's Bradshaw. We're flying up right over the top of the city. There's a nice, pretty long regional train pulling out. I presume that's one of the East Coast services. I think it's just climbing. Yeah, okay. Thanks for Swiftware's narrating. You're right. There's the growth of... So this is where there's a huge amount of suburban growth out this side, up the hill, actually. Which is an interesting choice. I don't know why it's not going this prime developable land over here. Flat and perfect, but they're just ignoring it. There we go. Oh, it's climbing, look. We're climbing quite quickly now. So, hope that's climbing. The speed is climbing now, so that should make sense. We're going to overtake some trains by the look of it. There's a lot of traffic. Oh no, I think there's still things are. Freight is moving along there now. Okay. Aldwood Junction, there we are. You can see that the tram line has been extended now to meet, kind of whizzes through. Also, do you remember the old steelworks? Oh yeah, we're cruising. Its engines are idle now. The old steelworks there, the old yard was. It's all kind of overgrown a bit now. It's not used anymore. There's Richmond. Oh, look at our shadow. That's quite cool. Let's see our shadow going along. There's Richmond. What a mess. Mess of railway action. There we go. There's Gisborough, looking busy. And the southern main line stretching off into the distance. On the other side of us, we've got it's just the Midland Valley Railway. There's Bridport. Bridport looking pretty big actually. And then the old Gisborough line. Actually, it's not the oldest Gisborough line, because the oldest Gisborough line is that one, that freight one that runs in and terminates. There's the other one there. Need a bridge really to connect them. There's quite a lot of severance. Trains on the southern. I always like flying. You get a really nice view. Look at this. This Corby. This Corby. Oh look. Whee! It's always weird when you look out the window and that happens in real life. It's like the planes. You know, you're looking out the window and you see like an A330 or something whizzing past speed. It always looks really strange because they're going super fast. And you're like, that's why you don't want to hit another plane going at 600 miles an hour in the other direction. Not quite that fast. There we are. There are trains going through Corby. And that train appears to be stopping in Corby. Holding anything up behind it, and it's hard to tell. There's a tunnel, and there's an express coming through. A fair old lick by the look of it. Yep, not hanging around. There is Paynton. Paynton's grown massively. Look at Paynton. There you can see Paynton in the distance, a city really on the up. That's the sort of thing that they say in these sorts of like Pathé newsreels, right? Yeah, look at that. Not bad view. That's Maghall in the distance, and the Great Central sort of weaving its way through. Not too. There's another train hammering along at a decent lick. Look at these two. Then there's the Southwestern Joint Railway there, whizzing off. It's a nice straight railway line whizzing off towards the north. Look at this. This is quite a nice way to look at what's going on. There's the main road coming through. More trains. To be fair, this has not taken us long to get across the... Right, we're already dropping now. You can see the airfield ahead. It did not take long, did it? There's the Great Central. Over there, I'm actually picking up speed a bit. There's Elliotsborough. Is that Elliotsborough? Yeah, Elliotsborough. Elliotsborough's grown, actually. It's expanding quite a lot. And in the distance, that is Blackpool, I think, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. There are a lot of aircraft buzzing around now. You see another one landing, looking like it's coming into land. There are a lot of aircraft around. You know, this is a reality. That aircraft were good, and people started in the 30s. They took off. A lot of people travelling. Very much the preserve of the rich still, but the numbers climbed. The numbers really did climb. There we are, coming into land. There is an aircraft, gently cruising, gently climbing into the sky. Marvellous. There we go. There's an aircraft coming to land. There's a steam train hammering through. It's a nice suburban service whizzing off somewhere. There are the roads, some motor cars. Beep beep. Yeah. I don't know why I said beep beep, but for your viewing pleasure. In the 1930s, aircraft took off. Yeah. There's the little Hull station. It's busy. Ooh, that's the little aircraft. Let's do that, and let's watch the. This is the train going to up. This is the going to Uckfield. Oh, no. That one coming to land. Look how busy. Oh. Oh, look at all the passengers in here. They're keen to go to Uckfield. Look at this. Tourists on their way to Uckfield. There's some serious bob action going on in the background there. Are all the passengers women? Cool. I mean, say what you like about the colony, the colonization and imperialist issues with this site. That's quite cool. Issues with the island. But it seems like women have got significantly more freedom and disposable income on our island than was happening on the British mainland at this point. What's Uckfield? Uckfield is the little. Oh, here we go. Uckfield's a little island. It's a little island. And you're about to see Telly Savalas. That was he went to Birmingham and a lot of other places. I can tell you that Birmingham is a city really on its way up. That sort of style of thing. It's like that. There we go. Alright, this is fun. This is just a little blinking single engine, tiny little doodad. Here we go. Whee! This will be nice because we'll get a nice view over Shanklin, I think. I hope, possibly. Oh, there's a freight train on its way over. Oh, here we are. Whee! These passengers are... Weirdly, the lady at the front looks suspiciously like the main character from... Look at this, stressed out. They're moving around a lot in there. Weirdly, suspiciously like the main character from... oh, golly. L.A. Noire. Yeah. Which I sadly can't get working on my PC. I was really wanting to play L.A. Noire with my new machine and have it absolutely everything cranked up to 11, but it doesn't work. The game literally won't work. I don't know if there's an obvious bug that's happening with certain graphics cards or something. I don't know. So there's Shanklin. You see the Great Central coming in. You see Great Western weaving through. You see our first. This bay behind us is where the first railway line was. Built around that bay to compete with boats that were much slower. I can say death trap. It's a single engine death trap. Yeah. I think the other two were Portsmouth and like Aberdeen. No, I didn't get a new machine. I just mean ages ago. My old Oh, texture. I haven't really got a nice texture switched on. I really need them. This island over here, this is where it's at. So we're going to fly over. This is one of the Western Isles. It's quite big. Balam Gateway to the south. It's on YouTube. Yeah, there's all sorts of good stuff like that. Anyway, the point is we're flying over this little island. So it's coming just on this last island. I think there's a little airstrip over here that we're going to go and land at, which is nice. Yeah, I think the horizon's quite nicely done on this. Like, yeah. Again, the aircraft is smoking, which we should probably worry about a bit. Oh, are we dropping out of the sky already? It didn't take long. Crikey. Oh no, we've levelled off, I see. It's just a little lane. It's a nice little island, popular with tourists. This is Westminster, I think. You can see... Oh. Oh dear, what's this beeping for? Uh-oh. Well, we're not... This isn't a save we're going to use, but this is... Oh, jeez. Well... Problems. Problems. What is that? What is that? What? What the hell? Don't really know what to make of this, other than... Sending on its merry way. This has got an issue. No path. For now, oh god, the money situation. Jesus, don't look at that. Well, this isn't a save. We're going to load. We're just going to spend our time going around on trains. So just ignore this. Actually, yeah, you know what? I might as well just sell the damn thing. Doesn't matter. It's gone. And then we can view some trains. We're just going to look at trains because we're going to ride in a cab again. I don't want to rush too rapidly through the 1930s because it's a fun period. What train are we going to ride? Any suggestions? We can ride any train because look at the speed at which this game is running. It's joyous. Oh, that was a Mexican standoff-ish. Yeah. What service are we wanting to ride on? We want to ride on the... if we can find an express... Bradshaw Great Northern is empty. It'd be good if we can find any express. What's this? It's just a Bradshaw to Mag Hull. That's not very exciting, is it? The Great Northern... Yeah, I was thinking of going on the Westerner as well. Let's do just that. Let's go in here, have a look, and find a Westerner. What is it? Bradshaw to Shanklin, the Westerner. No. That could be the one, actually. What about this one? Where's this one up to? What are we waiting for? I held up, waiting for something. Oh dear. Where are we? Where is this? Oh yeah, this is our new chord. Oh, it's still all on semaphore. Was that how long ago we built all this lot? Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, crikey. I suppose it is. What is it waiting for? A regional passenger service that's hammering along. Is the speed from the? I've not got a new machine. I just doubled my RAM. But no, I think it's for the new. I think it's a mixture of three things. I had some hardware. I had some hard drive full up cache issues that I've now resolved. Number one. Number two, I've doubled the amount of RAM I have, which will have made a big difference. But number three, the game has been massively optimized since the last patch. So I'm running the beta. So this is the new version. I tried to go back. I tried to roll back my version back, but I basically couldn't open the save games I'd played in the beta. I really hope that these save games that I've used in the beta will work in the full release. But Squicklehausen, your thoughts much appreciated on that one. Whether that stands up to reality or not. Let me see. Let me see. There we are. Right. Are we going to move now? It's kind of hard to tell. There's trains going in all directions. Ah, we're on the move somehow. That felt not well optimized, considering this is supposed to be the Crack Express. Yeah. I suppose the Kingston one has priority, right? You are being held quite a long time. Here we are. Right, we're making some pace. Oof, there we go. Right, that better blinking stay where stay put. Stay put, you. Stay there. Stay there. Good grief. Right, here we are. Hammering our way through Bridport, let's see. Maybe it was signal sparse. Yeah. Here we go. I remember when we sat and we sat and watched this. Alright, maybe I rode on it. It wasn't. I didn't publish it, but and I was going at like 20 miles an hour the whole way. Oh, that was a bit of a bump in the vertical, crikey. And look at us now, Bridport, GNR Bridport, literally all the way to Shanklin Central. 62. I mean, 62 does feel like a fair old lick, doesn't it now? Here we are. Main road. Nice little side road there. What's that? That's, I presume. Oh yeah, it's just an old bit of road alignment. Level crossing has been binned off. Here we go. Some load of freight boxes all piled up there on the platform, not going anywhere. Beta saves should definitely work in the full version. Thanks for Swickelhausen. Yeah, that'd be really annoying if they did break. Yeah, I should be fine. If we have to roll back, I'll be very upset because we've done lots of things. It'll be really annoying. I hope we don't have to. I probably should have not done a big stream where everything relies on this, but also, yeah, I was going to say the beta final build should be the release build, so it should be fine. That's kind of what I was hoping and thinking. Right, this is Corby, which is... Uh-oh. No, we don't want to see that. No. This is part of the problem. We're on a 2-track railway that is trying to be a main line, and our express train is in amongst it all. And unlike Britain, where the opposite happens, where we prioritise all the expresses, in this game it seems they prioritise everything but the expresses. There are aircraft flying overhead. Look at them all. Quite a lot of aircraft flying overhead. I mean, oh, it's a tall building as well. Hello. It's Corby. A lot of people in Corby Station. We should probably build it. It's not an entrance on the other side of the station. No, there is there? Probably fix that. Oh, there we go. Accelerating-ish. On the move. Why are we held there? That's a bit weird. Anyway. Yeah, the braking acceleration of these trains, I mean, it assumes like 100% adhesion to the rail. It's quite something. Yeah, the prefab blocks don't look very... Oh, there's the flooded part. Don't worry about the flood. That's fine. So here we go. Climbing up the hill, actually. I didn't realize it's quite a steep climb up off there. There's that. Is that a battle or is it? No, it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Oof. Here we go. Here we go. It's another express service. Why is that service? Never know. Oh man, these tunnels annoy me so much. Yeah, it does look like the track that flooded IC was travelling around on. Here we go. There's another climb coming up. It's quite a roller coaster, this bit. Good grief. I presume we're climbing. Looks like I had less heat on to minimise my vertical gradients back when I was building these. This was quite early in the game that I built this extension on it. They don't have variations of industry for time periods. It's one of the more annoying things about the game, Jack. Yeah. There's the viaduct over there. That's the long viaduct for the... Oh, getting some serious... That wind noise? I know it's that ship over there. I was wondering what that deep noise of the. It's just some deep bass I'm getting in my ears. I don't know if that's coming through on the YouTubes. I presume it is. YouTube presumably transfers all the frequencies. Yeah. There's some road. Busy. What have we got over there? So that's Paynton. That is. What is that? It's Matlock, I suppose, isn't it? Even Matlock's got some getting in on the skyscraper action. Good grief. There's a train. What is that? Is it an express on its way? It's whatever it is. It's going to a fair old lick. There we go. It's fun. Here we go, whizzing around, and we're soon to join the Great Central. I hope we stay on the Fasts, yep, staying on the fasts. So this is quite a complicated four-way junction. Nothing holding us up at this point, and we are free to hammer it. Look at us go. Boom, can't wait for those new coaches. Oh, that's a old-looking train there. Oh, there we are. You all know, never know. It's a bit of a shame. Toll bridge. There we are. Free signals, hopefully, all the way. All the way. Well, get your votes in now for what train we're going to ride on next. You know, do we want to have a little ride on a local thing? Do you want to have a little ride on a freight? Do we want to, you know, what bits of the island do you feel like you've not seen for ages? Let me know. There we are. Signal is picked up. Are we going to overtake this thing that kind of looks like we are going to overtake it. We're at 62 and it's at some other speed, presumably. Local Shanklin up through to Raleigh. Shanklin up through to Raleigh. Oh, that could be interesting, actually, yeah. Is there a winding little coastal service? Jack Elliott's telling some things. Jack Elliott starting University for Architecture in September. Fantastic. That's great to hear. Metropolitan and all that shiny new red paint. Something headed up northwest. Oh, look, we are being deprioritised for... Ah, that's annoying. Held at the final hurdle in our arrival into an ever-expanding Shanklin. Goodness. Something towards the northwest. Yeah, it'd be quite interesting to do something towards the northwest. Coastline. Yeah, it could be interesting to do coast. Do we want? We don't need to head in the buffers, do we? We can. We know where it's going. Like, something up along the coast would be quite nice. Yeah. What can we do? We could do a Bristol service. That could be quite nice. We could do the Frome. Do Orpington to Frome, maybe. Does that exist? I think it does. Yeah, Orpington to Frome. I mean, it's not a fast service, I'll be honest about that. There we go, that's one. And the other is... The other's all the way up. Where is it arriving? It's all the way, working its way into Frome. Annoying that they're all kind of... They've done the interesting bit. No, maybe not that then. Maybe something to... Maybe Stratford Frome? Is there a Stratford Frome service? Stratford to Frome. Stopper. Leighton Frome, Droitwich Frome. No. That's... I was sure there was a Stratford Frome service, actually. Oh, maybe I terminated it in... Yeah, maybe that's exactly what I've done. What's this? Kingston to Raleigh. We're doing this for a little bit. Any other better suggestions, let me know. And best of luck, Jack Elliott. I'm so glad the Discord has provided... We need architects, and architecture's not... You know, we need architects. As Tim's show has shown, we need railway architects. So, yeah, that's cool. Amazing. I'm so pleased. I like the fact that there are people doing... people are making the use of the Discord for career purposes. It makes me very, very happy. I'm very proud of all the good people in there providing links and support and advice and so on. Yeah. Oh, there's a very shiny new look. No, it's the Citroen again. It's now become contemporary to the period. Here we are. So this possibly isn't the service you were imagining. Something heading up to the northwest would be nice. Here's the coast. There's Loch Caister. There we are. There we go. There's another aircraft. Look at these aircraft buzzing around. It does add somewhat of a texture to the map now that there are things flying around. Quite like it. Quite like it. There we go. Nice. There we are. Through, are we going to hammer through? Yeah, very nice. There's the top end of the... Oh dear. Oof. Ow. That was probably a pretty smashy bash there. We are stopping here. We are pulling into and stopping at Chesterfield Great Northern. And good grief. Hammering through the station. Arriving at the station at 55 with the intention of stopping by the end of the platform is pretty spectacular. Anyway. Oh, this guy's dressed a bit more contemporarily. Nice. Oh, I like his little pencil moustache. Oh, yeah. You and me both, bud. Oh, there's the nice little freight platform there. I wonder if we're going to see the service that goes over to the distillery. There's Chesterfield. That's nice, isn't it? Keep your suggestions for where we should ride. We've got another 9 minutes, and everything's running so smoothly that it takes a lot less time. So your suggestions for where you want to go and have a look at and see the development are very welcome. I know some of you perhaps want to... oh, everyone loves riding the choo-choo, actually. I went through this journey last time. You were all loving it, so that's fine. We're off to... we're going to Wooler Junction next, so we're not heading off to... So we're now off to... Actually off to Kingston, so we are gonna go around the coast of this little bit, which is quite nice. What's this? Oh, I see a train approaching in the distance. It looks to be the distillery service. We do have electrification, Jack. Yeah, we've got electrification. We've got suburban electrification by the BS&WR down in Bradshaw and Shildon. When is that approaching? You can see it weaving its way along. This train is laddering along. Yeah. There it is. Little distillery freight service there. See, look, it's a little tank wagon with some mixed goods there. See? A load of whiskey, presumably. Oof, that smoke box pounding along. Here we go. Right. I presume we're not going to stop. Yeah, we're not going to stop at this little coastal. There it is. You can see the distillery over there. It is. Oh. It's the little local train looking knick-knacked. I'd love it if you could just press the W and it would whistle or something like that. You could press some button and it would do whistling. So there are people stopped. So this train's going to stop here, but no one can get on because, single track section. We did spend quite a lot of time looking at the suburban electrification last time, Jack. We kind of did that last episode, actually. So I agree. We need to. I think we're going to go and do the Bristol sort of branch soon. Oof, sounds like a busy industry that we're spinning around. This guy is about to do a dance. Oh, there goes that little banger. Yeah, we're kind of surrounded by industry here at the coast. I wonder when this service coming the other way is going to arrive. I presume that's the situation now. 6 people in this big old train. Tram cab ride sometime. Yeah, we could do that. What are your tram cab ride suggestions? Let's see, when's the next train coming through? Oh, it's... Well, wait a minute, what? When is the next train coming through? Oh, it's Mars. We're going to be sat waiting here for ages. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, maybe, actually. Definitely. This thing is coming through. It's equal coming the other direction. Yeah, this game doesn't really treat single track very well. It's because the lengths are so short. That's why. It's because there are so many trains in such a compressed space. Yeah, I can see what the situation is because our train is coming up this way. This little local service. Where's this service? I don't know. This is this is Stratford to Raleigh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's the one I was trying to look for earlier, actually. There we are. This one's not hanging around. It's hammering through. Bish bash bosh. Wowza. So am I feeling nostalgic for the PowerPoint cab rides? Well, there goes that train. Let's just watch it leave. It's quite nice. Yeah. There we go. Which I presume means we're going to start in a minute, I think. Once that train is clear a section, I think we'll be off. It's not going to take long. That signal should ping into life momentarily. Come on. No. Oh, and of course it isn't, because we're waiting for the other train to whiz along. When's that going to arrive? We'll see the smoke in the distance momentarily. Oh, here it is. It's not that long. It's hammering along at enough speed. I forgot about the other train. This is why signalers are a good idea. There it is. Whee! I mean, it's not... Considering it's a little village, it's not. Anyway, here we are. We're off. Signal's gone. We're away. Welcome to paradise. I presume that's referring to our island. There's some nice businesses down here by the coast. There's a restaurant, and that's all very pleasant, all very nice. There's a coffee shop up there. Oh, there's a nice. It's quite nice. A little bit of single line like that's quite pleasant. I like that. Anyway, there's some businesses just above us. I like this little bit here. We've got the cliff and the building. All these buildings above us. It's nice. It's really nice. I like it. Looking through the woods at the loch. Might be worth extending the passing time to allow for 2 trains to stack up. Could do, but part of me likes the fact this is a horrible constraint. And also, it doesn't seem to cause too much of a backup. Actually, that'd be cheating for Scriffle, and that would turn it into basically double track, right? You're thinking along the lines of a suburban railway. Here we are. Oh, look, there's the coast. Look at that. You wanted coast. There's coast. That, I presume, is what is that over there? I don't know what that is. Is that Stratford? It could be Stratford, you know. Could be. Hard to tell. Oh, there's some massive rocks that we've just barreled through. Another one. Oh, we've slowed down to go through the S&C. There's a bridge, and oh, mainline railway with a train going very fast. Running gear. Look at it go. That's nice. Fast. So here's us running alongside the this big old mainline railway, on which I presume we're going to sit for about 10 minutes waiting for things to crawl along this single track railway. Yeah, faster journey times might get more than 6 riders per train. These get quite busy further along. I think it's just not many people are interested in this section. Oh, I see smoke. What's this smoke trail being left ahead of us? I wonder. What train will that be? It could be a train that's going to whiz past us on this line, actually, momentarily. I think, possibly? Part of me likes the suspense. I mean, admittedly, it doesn't make great YouTube content. There we are. So what's happening in the in the 30s? Well, we've got more freight leaving the railway to contend with. We have... What's this down here? It's just points operating equipment. Oh, we're off. That's us. We're going. What else is happening in the 30s? Faster expresses, just pushing the speeds up and prioritising kind of the luxury of long-distance travel. Tourism. Yeah, they're not making me pick up the token. Well, we have tokens in the UK as well. What's this coming about? It's a very nice long train, isn't it? Look at this. Also, Clear Skyscrapers is playing, which always pleases me. Is that a viaduct? What is that viaduct? Is that... Oh, that's the viaduct of the Great Western Railway. That's the Great Western Railway over in the distance. That's quite nice. I do like it when you can see long distances and you can pick things out. So Wooler Junction's over in under that hill. There's a nice cutting. I didn't realise we had quite... There's the road whizzing over a bridge next to us, I see. There's a train hammering along. There we go. So so there's another train going. That's a freight. It's a long freight by the look of it, whizzing along in the distance. Here's going around a curve, making a big squealy noise. More closures. Wow. Right, so we're hammering along. It's our nice little single track section. I think. What's that above our head? It's a bird. It's a wee bird. Nice. That's a load of ore. And some industry happening. I mean, you know, industry is a thing. Oh, we're about to traverse scissors crossover. Whoa, there. And we're on a double track bit of railway. Hooray! There's a little tree. Where are we going to go now? Oh, it's 3 hours. Well, we'll do one more. We'll go and travel on the Bristol train, shall we? And then I'll wave farewell on the little coastal Bristol train. Did that satisfy anyone's urges, or would you rather we built things? It's the 30s. There's less to do. It's more operational. Everything I see just looks like the transit system you'd expect in Star Trek. What? Crossrail. You're talking about Crossrail. This is not very Star Trek here. I like that single track ride along. Yeah, me too. It's nice, wasn't it? Well, we're gonna have another single track ride along on the Bristol line branch. The estuary ferry could be interesting as well. I've not ridden on that. I also wouldn't mind pulling through into Stratford to see how that goes. We could be stuck. Let's have a look. What's the? Oh. How busy is the? No, Rofsky. It's not too bad then. It's not so congested into Stratford. Let's see how we go. Another local service. Hammering along, fair old. I mean, not that fast, but you know. There we go. Let's see. Oh, it's nice forest sounds. Right, it's the road. Now, are we gonna? Yeah, here we are. Whizzing in. Two minutes past 9. Uh-oh, look. It's a traffic light. Boo. Oh, is that the first one of those we've seen from Cabvy? I think it might be. Now, I hope we're about to be prioritised through here, and then I want us to have some decent speed right through into Stratford. Thank you very much. Signaller. Ta. There's all that. Right, are they expanded Wooler Junction? It's now. Oh yeah, that's just the freight. Yeah. There we go. Wooler Junction pulling up. It should be. Oh, there we are. Has everyone got out? A few people got out. Is anyone going to get in? That would be a no. That guy looked pretty angry that the train's gone past him. You're going to have to walk that way, mate. Oh, no. They just got Thanos. Frightening. There we go. Thameslink 2000. I'm going to go watch the second half. Don't catch the industry. Cheers, Jermaine. Yeah, pleasure having you along. Here we are. So this is our bit that's up, down, up, down. You know, it's fast, fast, slow, slower. Main, goods, I think, actually. There is a rust pile of a train. Good grief. What is that? That's knackered looking. There we are. Greens the whole way. Hooray! Right. Now, so speed. What'll be nice is when we've got some thing. Just think of the future when we've got, you know, faster trains again. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Partly this is useful for me seeing where there are pinch points. Getting down to ground level is quite good for that. There's a road that runs into a dead end. There's Stratford. Cool. What was I saying with Stratford earlier? I was getting confused, wasn't I? I was saying Stratford, and actually it's probably... Oh no, it could have been Stratford, because we've kind of come around full circle, haven't we? Could also be Morecambe. Yeah. I mean, none of you seem to have left while we've had this bit, so it can't be too bad. Yeah. 2000 sounded like a snazzy thing to call stuff when it was the 90s. Less so now. Right, there's a little miniature chuff shop. There seem to be quite a lot of these little kind of local services. Yeah. Yeah, the P-Way department need to have a word. They need to have a word having with them because the track's in pretty poor condition. We need to go around and reballast all this grassy track. It's no good at all, I tell you. There we are. Oop. Slowing right down. We're on our way into big up. Is that? It's red. Damn. I really did think we were going to get through here unimpeded. Is it for that ruddy thing over there? What even is that? It's a piece of junk. I don't know if the 24 trains per hour is actually going to ever happen on Thames. Like, I quote it quite a lot. It's designed to enable it, but whether it actually comes to fruition on is another question entirely, to be honest. Well, I'll tell you what. We're never going to find our way into Stratford, so let's go to Bristol and catch a train along the coast. Ba-dum-bum. That isn't a Bristol train. Where are the Bristol trains? There's got to be one along here somewhere. That's our train moving into Stratford. There we go, let's experience Stratford station from track level. It's a busy old bit of railway. There we are. A lot of work went into this bit of railway. There we are. That's not too bad. There we are. There is Stratford. Oof, busy station. Stratford Joint Station. Oh, it looks quite. They look quite elegant. Those 460s look pretty elegant. No, 462. I should know that. It's an Atlantic, isn't it? Oh, damn it! No, it's not. Is Scotsman an Atlantic or a Pacific? Damn, I think it's a. Is it? It's a Pacific. I don't know kettles well enough, and I forget which covers which. The pros know, right? Let's. Okay, fine. That was lovely and everything. I wouldn't mind catching a train. Oh. Midland painted still. They've fought out. Pacific is 462. Pacific, thanks everyone. Whee! 25 miles an hour, little chuff. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this isn't the Bristol train. This isn't the damn Bristol train. Ah. There is. Oh. There we go. Wait, man, it's a rusty looking train. There we go. Ah, this is nice because it's the thumbnail. There we go. There we are. There's Bristol. Bristol's got a. Look at this knackered. As we see this knackered track, I'm going to bid you all farewell because I need to order some food. Look at this. Look at this go. Should listen. I know I got on the wrong train. How embarrassing. 14 people. It's not bad, you know. Bristol train. Running along, running into Bristol. It's very grassy. This is a very overgrown track. It's very grassy, yeah. I don't really know what I can say other than it is what it is. Whew. Anyway, that's from me. Thanks for joining for this long-ish stream where we've spent 40 minutes or so just enjoying the views. I've quite enjoyed watching. I think it's nice to just soak it in a bit and enjoy it. Otherwise, we'll end up whizzing away. You know, we'll reach the future times, and you know, everything will be done. There we go. There's a nice ballast a bit. I must have renewed this level crossing recently or something. There we are. The station, however, not so much. The state of it. Crikey. Oh dear. This is a neglected bit of railway, I tell you. Very neglected. So, as we sit here in Bristol, I'm gonna, you know, bid us a farewell, I think. Yeah. I had fun. The train's moving. What's quite nice is because I alt-tab, this is running, but it's not actually on my screen, which is quite nice. So it means I can actually do OBS Cheerio buying while the train moves around. Oh, look, the other train's on its way. That's nice. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining. Send your posters. So if you've got posters, if you want to create posters, if you want to request screenshots of places, you're welcome to do that. But to be honest, just find classic posters and that look a bit like places and then name them as such. Yeah, send your posters on the Discord. I'm excited to see them. Those other two are on the Discord for you to look at for inspiration. Here we go through some knack test and see. Right, wavy wave. Cheerio, everyone. It's been a pleasure.